Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast, a D&D campaign based on Greek mythology. My name is Todd, and I will be the DM for this adventure. Now the players will say hello themselves.
Hello, my name is Macy, and I will be playing Aldora.
Yo, what up? I'm Dylan, and I'll be playing... Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dimitris, and I'll be playing Castor.
Hi, I'm Becca, and I play Kyriaki.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and I play Malachi.
I thought it would be fun to cast some of our favorite celebrities, or just celebrities we think would fit, into the roles of a classic D&D party. And I thought we could go class by class on this one. Like, in my head, a typical D&D party is a frontline fighter, a healer of some kind, a arcane caster of some kind, and then... or I guess a spellcaster of some kind, and then a sneaky person to pick locks, or one of my favorite old terms, which Demetrius probably remembers. Its acronym spelled FART. Do you remember that, Demetrius?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Find and remove traps.
No, I don't. I had never heard of that before.
That was in second edition. You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Or I've forgotten, as it's been a couple of decades ago. So.
Well, it stuck with me because I'm immature. So I'm going to start with fighter because I like fighters as frontline tanks. And when I think about tank, like, it was a toss-up a little bit here between The Rock and my actual choice because The Rock is big, but he's more Hollywood athletic than he is actually athletic. So my actual pick is Brock Lesnar. And I don't know if a lot of people know him, but he's 6'3", usually between 280, 300 pounds. He has an actual martial arts background, UFC, along with being a professional wrestler like The Rock. And he has a reach of 81 inches, which means a lot of people ain't going there. He's getting a tax of opportunity. But that's my pick. Frontline fighters or barbarians fighters, what do y'all got?
Okay, we're starting with frontline fighters.
I mean, you can start anywhere you want. That's where I'm starting.
I mean, every party's got to have the face, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They got to have the bard.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no better bard than the man, the myth, the legend, the Weird Al Yankovic.
Ooh,
I hate you because that's such a good answer.
that is a great pick.
It is an amazing
Holy shit.
pick.
I want an entire show just Weird Al Yankovic. Not even playing a character, it's just him in a D&D campaign. That would be so funny.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, yeah, Jack Black would be a bard, but your choice is much better.
I was
He's not
also
saying.
gonna say Jack Black as a bard.
Jack Black would be a barbarian, let's be real.
I have to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Jack Black.
That's fine. A lot of people aren't. He's, for some reason, a very polarizing person, I guess, to some. My partner also despises Jack Black, but I think he's great.
I think he's like Adam Sandler. You either like him or you don't. And it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Now, Adam Sandler would be the rogue.
No.
No, I think...
I didn't say
He
a
would be a
good one.
good barbarian, actually.
What?
If you think about his raging in the movies, how he rages, I think he would make a
That's
good
true.
barbarian.
All right.
It would be pretty funny to hear, like, a rage start, and it's Adam Sandler just going, what the fuck is going on?
Or he could be a warlock going, get in the flask.
I agree.
The
with
movie The
Warlock.
Waterboy, that little scream he does.
Yeah, he's a deep sea patron, warlock.
Castor? Oh, you have a real name. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
It's all right.
Demetrius, who's your celebrity pick?
Well, for the front line, I would have to go because I played recently a joke campaign, like a fun campaign. And me and a friend of mine, we built two characters, two dwarven brothers. And we were Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, basically, as dwarves.
Nice.
That is awesome.
And
That is
he played a joke class where he was a barbarian, where he thought he was a mage. Like, he thought he was the greatest wizard of all time. And, like, the 6th level spell for him would be Fist. Like, everything he did, he thought was magic, but he was just a barbarian. And I played a brawler, like an improvised weapon kind of guy, Hulk Hogan. So I would go with Hulk Hogan.
Brother! Let me tell you something, brother.
We got the fighter, we got the barbarian, we got the bard.
When we were talking about a caster, the only thing that came to mind and I was like, man, I think Jim Carrey would be a fantastic warlock.
Oh my god, I thought the same thing.
Changeling warlock.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. It's the man
actually really
screams
good.
warlock energy.
Yeah, he does have a bit of like eldritch horror energy to it.
He really does.
Yeah.
And what would we not pay to see Jim Carrey and Weird Al Yankovic on the same screen?
Oh, that'd be cursed and perfect at the same time. My pick was gonna be for a healer type, for a cleric. I was gonna choose Hugh Laurie. Which, if nobody knows, that's the guy who plays House in the show Doctor House. Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Googling it.
Really?
Sorry.
You didn't know his name?
I
Well,
just think
sorry.
a really like asshole cleric doctor would just be the funniest fucking thing in a party. Just like, help, I need healing. And just like, yeah, well, you wouldn't need healing if you stopped running into the front line of combat and get hit 15 times with an axe. Now, hold still. I'm gonna heal you.
That's actually a really good impression. Also, I'd like to admit.
I've watched a lot of House.
You know he's
No.
British, right?
Yeah, he is British.
Yeah, he plays Sherlock Holmes in that like reboot version, right? Is that Hugh Laurie or is that someone
Really?
else?
No.
No, that's somebody else. I'm thinking of a different guy. My bad.
I
Robert
don't
Downey
want to.
Jr. I think.
I don't want to be that guy to say a second one, but at that point, I'd also want to see Gordon Ramsay as an artificer, alchemist artificer. Just this chicken is raw.
For the frontline fighter, though, when we were talking about it, all I could think of was the dude who played the Mountain in Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Apthorpe
just a-
Jansen.
Yeah, that's just a big guy.
Yeah.
His brothers are taller than him. It's crazy.
I was also thinking Alan Ritson, like the guy who plays Reacher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know who would also be a pretty good one? Chris Evans.
Chris Evans pretty
yeah.
good. He's pretty good. I was
a big
actually
guy.
thinking a more interesting dex-based frontline fighter would be Keanu Reeves. Do Keanu Reeves like full John Wick style? Like his whole
Like,
combat
yeah.
style is just like daggers
Yeah.
and like crossbows and stuff.
Like a fighter
He'd be a
rogue.
Sexy rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Swashbuckler rogue.
yeah. I think it'd be really cool to just see, like, in the wake of all of these massive people that we've chosen, just a more tactical fighter would be a lot of fun to see.
The huge dudes and the chaotic gremlins between
Yeah.
the group so far, because here's all these big buff dudes and they're really funny guys.
Or another version, another choice for that kind of more tactical, just kind of in your face fighter would be Liam Neeson.
Oh, that would
Oh.
be good. He did train
Hmm.
Batman.
Yeah,
He's a professional sword fighter too, so
yeah, be cool as
Macy?
hell.
I have two. One, I think that Sutton.
who?
I'm blanking on his name all of a sudden.
What's he
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
As what?
Just Nicolas Cage. He's just there.
Oh,
Bard
Because,
or
like,
fighter.
a fight. How about a warlock?
Well, yeah.
He was Renfield, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna-
Ghost Rider.
I'm going to completely subvert your expectations on Nicolas Cage. I think he's a druid.
Bro.
Wrong.
I think Nicolas Cage is just Nicolas Cage. Like, this is Dead
He's
by
everything.
Daylight. He's just there as himself.
Oh, if he's Dead by Daylight, he's fucking Bard.
I would like to, for a second, be nice to Becca and say I think Kristen Stewart would be a good sorcerer.
Nah, she's a warlock. You've seen her face. She sold her expressions for that.
That's fucked up.
I will fight you.
I know a fighter that can outbeat all of your guys' other fighters.
Oh god, it's this. Mike,
I
I
know.
can beat up your dad.
I know the OG fighter. Hold on.
Clint Eastwood?
Why would you do that? You would say that
Wait.
and then make us wait?
Hold on. Wait,
That's just
why
not
is it
nice.
not working?
It's all about suspense.
Miku Tyson.
Oh my god.
It would be a monk.
Oh, monks. Jet Li.
Hatsune Mike Tyson!
I think Mike Tyson would be a good barbarian.
I think Mike Tyson would be a good bard.
Mm-mm.
Or a druid. He loves pigeons.
At the risk of sounding cliche, obviously either Jackie Chan or Jet Li for a monk.
By the way,
Just-
I would like to post Emma Watson as a cleric.
Emma Watson would be okay,
Why?
cleric.
I
I
would-
feel like Emma Watson kind of needs to fit in that stereotypical wizard role, though.
You know what?
She
Daniel
has a-
Radcliffe as a barbarian.
No,
Ooh, no.
Daniel Radcliffe is a warlock.
So
no,
Emma
no.
Watson has
No,
does a
no,
lot of,
no.
like,
That man is a
fundraiser shit.
warlock. Have you seen his newer movies? That man is a
Psycho.
warlock.
He's insane.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he's either a barbarian or a warlock. His barbarian fits too. He's fucking insane.
Oh, I kind of forgot about Jason Momoa. He could be a fighter.
That guy's a cleric.
Henry Cavill.
Who?
Cavill.
Paladin.
Did you just say Cavill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paladin. Yeah, that's Cavill. But yeah,
I say Cavill.
I also say Cavill.
How dare you?
I just
yeah, Paladin.
Jackie
just-
Chan is a
I'm-
monk.
I want to submit Steve
Mhm.
Irwin as a shepherd druid.
I
Aw.
Oh, that would be good.
R.I.P. buddy.
I just want to say I think Samuel L. Jackson would be a fantastic cleric.
Get in the motherfucking circle before you don't get this motherfucking healing.
I recognize the gods have made a decision, but as it is a stupid ass decision, I would like you to ignore it.
That's actually really good.
Which one is your Warhammer? The one that says "bad motherfucker" on it.
Steve Buscemi is a rogue.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna get this lock here real quick.
Well,
Little thing's giving me a bit of a trouble.
Willem Dafoe.
As anything, for the record.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe would be anything.
Willem Dafoe's the big bad evil guy in this situation.
Why? He's lovely.
Because the man is gifted at playing psychopathic evil people.
That is true. That is.
He
very
played
true.
a cop and he was good at it in, what was that, Boondock Saints?
Yes, but his performances as people who are insane are much better.
Yeah, Spider-Man: No Way Home was fucking great.
He was really good at that.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking gem. Yeah.
What about like not adult Macaulay Culkin, but like younger Macaulay Culkin
Artificer.
as an artificer? Yeah.
100%.
Becca, I don't usually agree with you, but right now I'm on your side.
That is 110%. Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome. That's. What is he doing these days?
Marrying Brenda Song and having a beautiful baby.
I don't know.
Yeah,
who
Yeah.
he's
he is.
doing great for himself.
He's having a good life right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him, by the way. Great
Yeah.
for him.
Hold on, I'm googling Brenda's song. I don't know who the fuck that is. That's an actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah,
in,
she was a
Sweet
Disney
Life.
Channel actress. Yeah.
Oh.
Sweet Life, Zack and Cody. They,
Oh.
what else was she in? She was in one of the like musical movies, wasn't she?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Disney.
Good for
musicals.
them.
Trying to find a good one for Wizard because we really haven't come up with something for Wizard
Benedict
yet.
Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say
yeah.
Stephen Strange, and I'm like, wait, that's not his real name.
He has a real name. Jared Leto, maybe.
Ooh.
I despise him.
It's Morbin
Yeah.
I also
time.
don't like him.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
But
people.
guys, it's Morbin time.
What about Ryan Reynolds as a wizard?
No, he's a
Oh.
bard.
I also don't like
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
So, who do y'all want to get to replace Becca? Oh
Um,
shit, she's not muted.
Oh,
No.
Ryan Reynolds.
We cannot afford him. I have $1.
I can. I will buy him.
Maybe when he's broken homeless, he'll agree.
Oh, the guy who fucking I can't remember.
So excited.
I can't remember his
You
name.
got this. You can do it. Ian Sumner?
No,
What do you
Ian.
play?
Me and McKellen.
Oh shit.
Ian
The guy who
McKellen.
played Gandalf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Wizard.
That's too traditional. I mean, to go.
he already
I don't know.
played a wizard.
Yeah, but he
Why
was
not?
also Magneto, and Magneto is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
But he can't actually be a wizard if he played a wizard. You never go
Not
full
with that
wizard.
attitude.
He could be a sorcerer for sure, though.
I don't know who would be a good wizard.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh my god.
Now you see this arcane formula. I can't replicate his mannerisms. He
Who's the guy who played Sheldon? Does anybody know his name? He's from Texas.
I know him.
God, I don't know his name off the top of my head.
I don't think it's God, but I guess maybe.
God knows his name.
What about Patrick Stewart? Hey.
Patrick Stewart.
Jim Parsons.
Jean-Luc.
Oh, Jim Parsons, yeah.
Sorcerer pick. Chris Angel, Mind Freak.
That's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
strongly dislike him as a person.
Matt Smith could be a wizard.
That's
I don't know who that is.
He played Doctor Who.
Twin
Yeah.
Warlocks, Penn and Teller.
Dude. Yes.
I feel like one should be the Warlock and one should be the Patron.
We all know. Hold on, which one's which again? I'm pretty sure the smaller one is the.
Penn is the big one.
So Teller's the
Okay.
patron.
Absolutely.
What about David Tennant as a warlock?
Ooh, he would be a good Warlock. I could
He
see
sounds
him.
familiar, but I can't place him.
He
He also played Doctor Who, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He also played Kilgrave in Jessica Jones, if you watch that show.
Hey.
He was
It
also
was okay.
one of the. He was the demon in what was it? That show called? Fuck.
Good Omens.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, exactly. Good Omens, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he's good in that one too. He's a phenomenal actor. I really like him as an actor.
Hugh Jackman as a bard.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Becca, you ready to go talk about what you saw last week?
God, no.
Hello there. My name is Todd, and you are listening to the Dungeon Speak Podcast. Welcome back. Last week on the Dungeon Speak Podcast, the party of champions continued their trek through a grove labyrinth with their new companion, Castor. They found a statue of Artemis, and Andrak gained a blessing. After that, they fought 2 demonic gorillas, finishing them with ease, but were confronted by a group of 3 more of these dark creatures. Despite the size and power that this dark group possessed, our champions finished them off with ease, which included Kyriaki killing one from a wall and Andrak finishing another off when it tried to flee in order to get reinforcements. Kyriaki started climbing the wall and realized that the wall grows taller as she climbs it. Another few more twists and turns, and the party came upon a statue of Poseidon with 2 demons on the other side of it. Kyriaki used the statue to break line of sight in order to sneak up on them, and saw one of them snap its head up and look around, aware of her presence. Then, in a mad dash, Kyriaki ran around the statue, Malachi teleported Andrak and himself, and the 2 demons were dead before they could even act. When things calmed down, Andrak placed a carved boat and 500 gold on the statue and prayed. Poseidon spoke to Andrak and asked for a story before blessing him. Aldora placed 300 gold on the statue, and Poseidon asked her for a story before blessing her as well. And here is where I would like to talk to Becca alone for a minute before continuing on with the recap. Kyriaki rolled a natural 20 for a 31 religion check in order to pray to Poseidon and receive his blessing. He acknowledged Kyriaki and her god Hecate before asking for a story. Something about the way he asked, though, made Kyriaki's spider tingle twitch. Something inside her lit up, and she knew for a fact that this is not Poseidon that she was talking to. Now, let's talk about DCs, or difficulty classes, of 5th edition. So, they range basically from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 30. 30 is what is considered nearly impossible. Like if you're trying to run up a flat wall that is 20 feet tall, that would be considered a DC 30. It seems impossible. But some of these higher level players that have high acrobatics, they can accomplish these nearly impossible feats. And this is what Kyriaki did. She did it through getting some questions right on a quiz, doing a good job, and then rolling a natural 20. But still, she got 31, above a nearly impossible DC. I am not going to say how Kyriaki knows this. Maybe she overheard Poseidon talk over the centuries while she was on a mission for Hecate. Maybe she was next to Hecate, forced to keep her head down and stay in reverence of her company, with only her ears to perceive, so that his voice would stick out. Maybe because he blessed a worshiper of Athena, even though she offered a lesser gift than Andrak, and they weren't a lot of competition. He even lost a city to her. Or possibly because he has a granddaughter here, but did not reach out to her. Becca, I want you to imagine how this works out in Kyriaki's head, but do you have any questions before everyone else joins back?
No, I'm so nervous.
Don't worry, I believe in you. All right, I'm gonna unmute everybody now. So Kyriaki, you find yourself kneeling at the statue of Poseidon, and he has asked you just recently, please tell me a story.
As Kyriaki is like kneeling and stuff, she hears the voice speak, and she like her face shoots up, and she's like quickly like from the kneeling position, like her feet, she like almost like reflectively like jumps up and lands on both of her feet, and both of her hands are on her sword. Who are you?
You hear no answer. You feel, whenever you stood up and you snapped back, you felt a disconnect.
Malachi takes a step towards her. What's going on?
That was not Poseidon.
What?
I don't know who that was, but that was not him.
Malachi kind of switches between looking at her and then looking at the statue a number of times, and then kind of steps towards the statue. He doesn't bow or kneel or anything like that. He just stands close to it, looks it up and down. Poseidon, I come to you as an agent of your brother, Hades. This is you? Did you speak?
You hear no response. But that's not really surprising, because if somebody just walked up to a statue of a god and randomly said that, it's just a small chance that they would respond.
He turns back towards Kyriaki. I'm confused. You said that this is not Poseidon. And he looks at Andrak and Eldora. You two have been blessed, though.
But the question is by whom? And Kyriaki stands. She was still crouched, but now she like stands to her full height, no longer slouching, and draws both of her swords, pointing them towards Eldora and Andrak. Who did you speak to?
I assumed Poseidon.
Yeah, may as well. He asked us for a story, and nothing seemed exactly out of the ordinary.
Kyriaki doesn't really like lower her swords. She spins to find Castor.
I'm close enough to have witnessed all of this.
Yeah, it's daytime, it's bright, it's an open field. Well, as much of an open field in a grove can be. Everybody saw it. Unless somebody was busy scrolling on their phone. I don't know if... I mean, Aldora's pretty young, so maybe she was.
Is my character aware of which statues are in the grove?
That's a good question. I mean, you have been here for a long time. Maybe you had theories, or your mother would tell stories, or maybe the gods told you. I'm feeling a percent roll.
Alright.
You want to say, based on how old you are, 40% chance?
Alright.
Alright, so roll a D100. If you get a 40 and below, you know the statues of who are...
No, I do not. Okay.
Alrighty.
Can I examine the statue to see if it looks authentic or if there's something that feels off about it?
Sure.
As I am perplexed of the whole interaction.
Yeah, so you can roll investigation to like study, you can roll perception to just look it over, or you can roll religion to see is it like religiously correct, like because if somebody just made a mockery statue of Poseidon, he'd be pissed.
I'll roll religion. 17 total.
You're pretty sure this is a statue of Poseidon. It's done better than most cities would, picture him. but it was probably done either by Poseidon himself or with him present.
So it is extremely accurate, in my opinion. Like a really, like an original. I turn to Kyriaki. Why do you think that was not Poseidon?
The voice who spoke to me, it was not him.
And you know the voice of Poseidon?
I have been close to Hecate during moments when Poseidon was there. It was not his voice.
Interesting. Well, you do realize that gods manifest in different ways, in different forms. Are you sure it was not Poseidon?
I know in my being. I have worshipped these gods my whole life. I might be specially as a servant of Hecate, but I respect all of them. It was not him. It was an imposter.
I want to. Actually, no. First, I will speak. Then I will have to take your word for it. I'll try and see if I can find anything else. The statue appears to be an original one. It doesn't seem like it was created or there's some mischief about it. But let me take a closer look. And I cast Detect Magic.
Oh.
Would that help me see if there's something off about it? See exactly.
Do you have the skill Arcana?
I mean, technically everybody has the skill Arcana.
That is true.
Do you have? Do you have proficiency?
I don't have proficiency in it. No.
I'm trying to think of how to do this.
Is there an aura of magic around the statue?
Oh, there's an aura of magic around everything. You're in a grove created by gods. The air around you, the sky, the floor, the walls. I mean, everything here is magic.
But with Detect Magic, you can discern the school of it. So, do I see something that is off?
That's where the Arcana would come in handy, because there's something off about it, but how much you know about it is the difference. So, go ahead and roll. You do notice something is off about it. If you would please roll Arcana check to try to decide what it is. It's specific.
Oh, that's not good. I rolled a 16 for a 19 total. As good as it gets. Let's see.
I'll give you this. These statues were created by gods. They were sculpted. They were molded. Has Castor, not you, Castor, has he ever used the spell, move earth or mold earth?
Maybe at some point in his life.
Maybe. That's fair enough.
Let me see. Move earth. Technically, no, he hasn't, because mold earth is a cantrip, which I don't have, and move earth is a 6th level spell.
All right.
So okay, I don't have either.
So, simple things like create bonfire, produce flame, entangle. That spell you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you bring up vines out of the ground, you get somebody, you irritate them, stuff like that. You can use things to pull people 10 foot closer. So, this statue was created. You could say it was conjured, but it's not giving off the school of magic of conjuration, even though it was conjured.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving off the school of divination, which is... It feels like that's not right.
And, I mean, I should know that there are divination spells where you can communicate with others, right? Okay.
Malachi approaches the statue and places a hand on a part of the statue. And he closes his eyes, and kind of under his breath, he says, "Hades, we've tried to speak through this statue with your brother Poseidon. One of our friends has claimed it's a falsehood. If this is truly the work of him, give me a sign, please. We are here to sanctify this grove. If another is trespassing upon it through these arts, I need to know to fulfill my purpose here.
And almost as soon as you get done saying that, Kyriaki starts reaching around as she feels like she's drowning, her lungs filled with water. I'm kidding. But, so most of the gods are pretty busy, being a god and all. So I'm deciding whether to do a persuasion roll or percentile. Like, percentile that even hears you.
Both.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm cool with both.
Let's do this the Aldora style. Let's do 10% chance, your level.
10% chance.
10% chance that you get an answer.
Below 10. Oh, so close. It's a 13.
Oh, man, if only you were level 13.
All right.
You receive no answer.
You see Malachi's brow kind of furrows, and he looks kind of pissed for a second. Then he takes his hand away, and he looks at the rest of the party. The gods don't even want to answer when their own grove is being threatened, potentially, by outside forces. What are we supposed to do here? Just all of the dirty work with none of the assistance of our own gods? Whatever. And he, takes a step away. He's, rubbing the bridge of his nose.
Kyriaki will point her sword at you. Your blasphemy is not welcome here.
He turns back towards her. I do not blaspheme. I'm trying to help the gods, and they give us no aid, except for whatever this is, which is potentially not even Poseidon, as you have said yourself.
I intervene to take the attention out of the conflict and saying, Kyriaki is right. There's something wrong here. I'm no expert in arcane magic, but there is a strong sense of magic here that shouldn't be here. Maybe something or someone tampered with this statue.
I do not mean to blaspheme against the gods. I am, as always, a servant of them. I am, however, very frustrated with the idea that we are potentially dealing with things that are already using their voices to try and influence us, and they have given me no inclination to believe they have a problem with that. These are the kinds of entities that can strike down nations in a single word. I just don't understand.
The gods... we cannot interpret the will of the gods. They do things. They have their own intentions and their own machinations that they work behind, and we cannot know them, unfortunately. All we can do is have faith and abide by their will.
Trust
If
me,
your god
Castor, I am very familiar with the whims of the gods.
Then getting frustrated, Malachi, will not get you any further. It will do you no good. This is a time when we need to keep cool heads.
Let's start a riot.
How do you know that it isn't a servant of Poseidon that spoke through the statue?
Well, I don't think a true servant would blaspheme enough to present themselves as the god.
Unless they were dictated to by them.
I would have expected something like that from a god like Dionysus, but I think Poseidon is not into this kind of charade, I would
If
say.
he is busy with things. We know that Poseidon has been occupied when we left Troy. He was not taking his offerings. He could be very well more busy than we thought. Sent his servants to take place, claim his offerings for him.
All the gods seem to be busy right now.
I
Also, this battle.
Assuming that it is a falsifier or a person who took his visage to gain their own power, what would it benefit them? Giving champions of the Olympians any power? Blessing them in any way?
Maybe
I
they wanted
understand
to.
that. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Maybe they had a specific message that they wanted to say to Kyriaki.
He asked for me to tell him a story as well.
Well, the voice that you heard. I mean, the one that wasn't Poseidon.
I assume we all heard the same voice, asked for a story.
Malachi digs about 30 platinum out of his bag, and he goes up to the statue. He takes a knee, He sets the platinum down on the altar or at the foot of the statue, and he looks up at it. I bring you this offering so that we may speak. Will you hear me now?
After a little bit, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, about 30 seconds go by, and you get a little frustrated like you did before. And you start to stand, and you hear in your head, I will hear you if you come before me with reverence.
He kind of, like, locks his jaw for a second, and then goes back to taking a knee. I come to you, a warrior seeking another warrior's help. Poseidon, god of the sea, of much honor, I beseech that you hear me, and that we may speak.
And Malachi, servant of Hades, prey on the dead. Tell me, do you deserve a blessing of a god?
Do not claim to deserve anything. I claim to desire help. This land is besieged by things foul and tainted. I have been told that my mission is to rid them of this land, and I accept any offering that the gods may give me to fulfill that mission. But I am not so bold as to claim that I deserve it.
Malachi, immortal follower of Hades, brought from the underworld to serve him. Tell me a story.
Fine. The story begins a long time ago. The ship on the sea, caught in a storm, shipwrecked along the coast of Athens. I find myself lost amidst the wreckage of my crew, and I am taken in this story by friends I once thought, and I am dragged through the desert, through the mountains, beaten and tortured by ones that I once thought compatriots, until eventually they break me. And then, and only then, I realized this world was only what I could make of it. And I did so for years, until I met what was truly the end of a person worthy of nothing. Is that a story that is worth your blessing?
What is their name?
A man named Carius. And you see anybody watching his facial expression, his face kind of drops and his eyes almost go hollow for a second as he speaks about it.
Where is this Carius?
He's dead. I killed
What happened?
him. I put a dagger deep into his heart while he slept, so that I might take what was his. It was the least of what he deserved.
Are you the same man today that you were then?
No, I am so much less and so much more at the same time.
Roll a religion check, please.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll. It's only an 11.
You feel a disconnect, like a cold, almost spray of ocean. Like you feel a little bit of a cold wet in your face before you feel it just drift away like a breeze, even though the air is still. And you can tell that whatever you were talking to has left you, which is sad because that was really good role playing. You can give yourself inspiration again.
Thank you. He stands back up. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was truly Poseidon or not, but I don't believe that it had any intention of hearing me further. Perhaps it's best if we just move on.
I don't like this.
I'm not a big fan of the grove itself. My impressions are faltering, I will say. He kind of looks up to the sky for a second, waiting to be smote.
A crackle of thunder comes across the sky. I'm just kidding.
Well, the relic is still there, and we still need to save it from the demons. So, imposter or not, I think we cannot do something about it right now.
I'm sure there's more demons to kill. I still have a mission from one god. I shall fulfill it. He begins to, he kind of takes up his position. He's standing kind of a probably like 10 or 15 feet away from the statue in the direction we were beginning to walk, or that would continue on through the grove from here.
Alrighty. Kyriaki, is there anything you want to do before y'all move on?
No, but she is hyper alert.
Just out of curiosity, were you thinking about breaking the statue?
She thought about it, but she
I knew
didn't.
it. All right.
That's blasphemic. She can't.
So, the way you came in, directly to the left, again 10 feet wide, green grass, you heard something given orders in that direction, but you have not been that direction. You could see that there were grass walls going up, and then they were just in a line going down. There was 2 different hallways before you go down that long straightaway to the left. Going, kind of just following the wall here, that's at the back of the statue of Poseidon. You can go further down. From the statue, it's roughly 50 feet. And then there would be an opening to the left, and an opening either straight ahead or more towards the right, but staying against that wall there. But you can see that after about 10 feet of staying to the wall to the right, that it goes around the corner to the left.
By the way, they say if you are ever in this big maze, if you touch the right wall with your right hand, for example, and keep walking with your hand never leaving the wall, you will eventually get out. But it'll take a long way around, but you will eventually find the exit.
Would you like to test it?
No, but I thought I would just put it out there as a fact. That I read somewhere.
I'm looking at this, and I don't believe that's accurate.
Open them up and I'll check myself.
No. That's not going to work this time.
Damn it.
So you said rounding the corner, there's... Because we went north and then took a left, is that correct? Or is it a right?
I'm sorry, from what direction? Like from the Artemis room?
From the statue that we were just standing in front of. If we went, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it was a long hallway. Was there anything past the demons at the end? Was there an exit, or was it just a dead end there?
Yes, there was a exit to the right, and then a little bit to the left. Ahead and behind the body of that demon is where it does go left.
Probably go up, take a peek down the left corridor.
If you do that, then you can actually see that there are the exact same amount of walls and halls as at the very south side or to the very left side of this green wall, where it seems like all it is just very long grass walls. It looks like they're about 75, 80 feet long. But it is just 3 of those hallways, or I'm sorry, 2 of those hallways back to back, and there's nothing down them.
Any opinions, anyone?
Say continue with the trajectory we've been going with.
Which way were we going? Were we gonna go straight or were we gonna go left?
Well, if we were going to go left, just because we want to try to get to the center of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I suppose we would take that first left there and then just continue down until we reach an open path or something like that.
Okay. So kind of like closer to the entrance of where you came from before.
Does it connect to the southern hallway? Is that what that is?
Southern hallway.
So we came in from the south west, from that bottom southwest corridor. We came in and then took a left, right?
Yeah, so the very southwest. No. So you came in from the very south.
Oh, from the smaller entrance there. Okay.
Yeah. Y'all came in that way. And then to the left there is where you heard somebody giving orders. And then behind the body there to the left is where you're looking down.
So that just connects down to the southern hallway again. I see.
Yes.
What's in the top corner?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if we would go to the end of that hall and then look down and see that it connects to that other hallway, then we would go up to the northern corner instead.
Okay. So when you go up there, you can see that it turns left. It still looks like about the same 10 feet wide hallway. Let's assume that it stays about 10 feet wide this whole time. So, Kyriaki, as you approach there, you don't really hear anything immediately with your massive perception, which if memory serves, your passive's like 24, right?
It's an 11.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you don't hear anything. No. It's safe and silent.
She is on alert, though. I don't know if that means maybe she could do a active perception check while we go.
Would you like to try to perceive danger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to perceive things.
I'll give you a bonus of +1 because you might have to fight a god today.
Oh, cool.
It's a good thing nobody here is exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad that our +3s are no longer present, though.
I'm not.
That's a 13. That's better than my passive.
It is a little bit better.
You do not immediately hear anything.
That's fair.
Let's round the corner and keep going.
All
I
right.
guess I'll just move up.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life or anything, Becca, but Kyriaki, would you like to stealth as you creep around this corner? Okay. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just throwing it out there. You're really good at it.
My stealth is real good.
I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta be like right up there with. Okay. Oh, like, yeah.
30,
It's
30 feet. 30 feet. And you get a
Y'all
plus
can be
10.
in your danger group.
We all get a plus 10.
Ooh.
As long as you're within 30 feet of me.
Can I? Ooh, I can pop you out. Oh, sorry.
I rolled a 28.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
You think you're okay.
Yeah.
You step on a branch and it doesn't even snap.
Should we
Ridiculous.
all roll, or?
Well, she's going up and she's kind of looking ahead, so that's up to
Yeah,
you.
She's gonna like peek around the corner, see if she sees anything.
Okay. You do some peeking. You see it's kind of a long hallway. But to your immediate left, as you go around there and you have just that little plain wall, you can see that there is a little hallway immediately to your left, like an entranceway, with a thin grass wall separating this hallway and the hallway to your immediate left as you round that corner. But you see no danger, and you hear no danger.
Nothing wrong with the little peeksy down the other hall.
As you go around the corner to the left itself, you can see there's another shorter hall with it makes kind of a T here, where it looks like it dips off to the left, probably about 25-30 feet down from where you are at this corner.
Okay, Kyriaki is gonna like start to progress to move forward and then realize like this is a long hallway again. And then she's gonna like look back at like old man Malachi and old man Castor. We should probably head back to the statue of Poseidon and rest. It's got 2 better vantage points. Could keep watch both ends. It'd be harder to strike.
Sounds like a valuable option. Viable.
Yes, that's fine. I have no issue with that. We'll head back. Are we aiming for a short rest or a long rest? What are you wanting to do?
Was aiming for a long rest, but I don't know if we're able to. Have we been in here since we last long rested?
I would like you to roll either an intelligence check or survival.
Can I also
Well,
roll?
my intelligence check would be better.
I'll roll.
They're having this
survival.
conversation out loud. You can roll. Anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, hey, Becca turned it back on. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a natural 20 for a 24. I roll really well outside of combat.
That's true. Or if it's not for Kyriaki.
Yeah.
Malachi, how'd you do and what did you do?
I rolled an 18 survival check.
Castor,
Rolled a 17 survival check.
your
And I
survival is +9.
Yep.
I rolled intelligence.
You don't get to live this long if you're not able to survive.
And what is your intelligence? Or what was your intelligence? What was your check?
24. Natural 20.
Thank you. English was failing me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So you guys with your survival, you think it's been well over 12 hours just because of how long you've been walking and you're thinking about it? Kyriaki, you're thinking about how long you've been walking and you're doing the math in your head and you are very sure that you entered this labyrinth about 18 hours ago. Like, you're not really sure, but now that you're actually stopping to think about it, you are surprised nobody's been hungry. Nobody's really been tired, although you had the short rest and, you took a small nap there for a second. But you're thinking about it, and now that you're thinking about it, you're like, wait a second. This isn't really making sense. This is not adding up. And you're very sure it's been 18 hours.
We've been here for a long time, and Does time work differently here, Castor?
Todd?
Castor, make
Okay.
a history check. You know what? History or perception?
Well, if you're gonna make me choose between the two, I will always choose perception.
That's fair. There's a reason.
I rolled a 16 for a total of 25.
I really got to kill this character. Jesus. I'm not going to get away with anything.
So damn wise, Todd.
Shit. All right. So you've heard stories, and every now and then, when gods are exiting, they will greet you. They'll be polite, when, like saying hey to the security guard when you exit the mall, which I'm sure everybody does. But so they'll say hey or something like that, or they'll come out of the grove drunk after having a tremendous and splendid party because it's somebody's birthday. But you've also heard stories about how they have these birthdays for the gods that last years, but you've never seen anybody in the grove for more than a week. The longest one being about 5 days. But usually they're only in this grove for a day, maybe 2. So you've heard these stories about these extravagant long parties, but they're never in there long, so maybe you didn't believe them, maybe they were just stories, or maybe time works differently.
I can't be 100% sure, but there is a chance that time flows differently in the Grove.
Differently to our benefit, or differently in the way that we're gonna miss the rest of the world happening around us while we're here.
Could be both.
You will not miss things outside, so... for example, when I've been outside, the gods would not stay here for more than a few days. But according to what I've heard, they spend months or years in the Grove, so that means that time passes differently in here. So 1 or 2 days in here is just a mere few hours in the outer world. I can't be certain of the exact proportion, but now that we are experiencing it, I believe it to be true. Like I said, I've never been in here myself before, so...
Time moves faster.
Delightful. Malachi says, pulling his book out and kind of leaning up against one of the hedges, getting comfortable.
Well,
So,
on the bright
do you want us to have a break? I'm sorry, Macy.
side- Oh, no, you're fine.
I like how you said, sorry, Macy, in character.
No.
On the bright side, at least time's not going by faster out there. Especially with the whole war going on. We need to try to be as fast as we can to fix this, or resolve this issue.
Yeah, so it'll be nice to know that the world is still just as damaged as we left it.
It could have become worse, so...
As Malachi starts opening his book, he kind of looks up. We do know demons are here somewhere, so perhaps it's best if we decide who's doing watch.
I will cast the Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow, so we will be in a bubble.
Sick.
And it's... So the bubble's invisible. What about the people in it?
What it says is that it gives full cover and that you cannot see any light. If you're outside, you cannot see any light inside the bubble, like a bonfire or a torch. You cannot see those. They're not visible. So it's like full cover. The way they describe it, it sounds to me like a invisibility more than anything. Because it doesn't say you cannot see beyond it. It just says gives full cover. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I guess it's like they can't really attack you from the outside, so that's why it gives you full cover.
Well, physically they can. It doesn't I don't think it will stop projectiles, is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
It just gives 5 to stealth, 5 to perception checks, and let me find the exact thing.
Yeah, I guess if it gives stealth benefits, then it can't be invisible, because then you'd just be invisible. So, yeah, alright.
I
So
also have a weird ball.
I'm sorry, one more time?
I
Interesting.
have a weird ball that can cast
Let's talk about your
magic
balls.
circle.
to read you exactly the description, it says, at 6th level, home can be wherever you are. During a short or long rest, you can invoke the shadowy power of the gloaming court to help guard your respite. At the start of the rest, you touch a point in space and an invisible 30-foot radius sphere of magic appears, centered on that point. Total cover blocks the sphere. While within the sphere, you and your allies gain +5 bonus to dexterity, stealth, and wisdom perception checks, and any light from open flames in the sphere, campfire, torches, or the like, is invisible outside it. The sphere vanishes at the end of the rest, or when you leave the sphere.
So it's like tiny hut, but you can see inside.
Have you seen those like invisibility shields that they show sometimes on some YouTube videos? I don't know if they're true or not. Like they hide behind and it kind of blurs your vision of them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really block from you seeing. You see like muddled colors, I would say, behind it. I think it looks something like that. I think it like, distorts a little bit what you see. So basically, if you're far away, you won't spot anyone inside. But if you get closer, you will know something is up.
Alright.
Basically, that's how I interpret it.
Alrighty. So you summon your bubble.
Yes.
I don't. I'm gonna ask just because you never know. But does anybody want to stay outside the bubble
No.
for any reason?
We don't have anybody sleeping outside the bubble like a giant dinosaur, so no, not this time.
When we create the bonfire and we just gather up to start resting, I say to the group, now that I remember, I have something for you all. And I open my little pouch that I have hanging around my chest, and I open it, I put my hand inside, and I take out and give each person one potion. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I count? Yeah, I guess I give one to Pallas as well. So 5 potions. And I say,
Take these in case of an emergency. They would nurture you back to health if they have to.
What?
and you get a healing potion that heals for 8d4 plus 8.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Are you sure you want to give that to us?
Oh, I would say that fighting alongside against demons is a pretty good reason to give those.
I appreciate your...
Wait, how
Thank
much
you.
did the potion do?
8d4 plus 8.
Not 84 plus 8. 8d4.
Yes.
I had to make...
Why would I say 84 plus 8 and not say 92 then?
Are you sure it can't be 80?
It is a potion of Ambrosius nectar.
So, it's a bald glass potion bottle with a cork at the top, with rope kind of helping seal it, and inside is a thick golden liquid.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, it is pretty.
Malachi kind of looks at it, swirls it around in the bottle a little bit, then puts it into his bag for later.
And after I give them out, I put my hand back in my little pouch, elbow deep, and take out my bedroll for my bag of holding.
Andrek will sit crisscross applesauce because he doesn't sleep like a normal person. He just sits there.
Kyriaki will just lay out on the ground, like, it doesn't bother her. It's just dirt.
Malachi's like sitting, he's leaned up against one of the walls, and he's reading his book.
Hold on, Malachi and Castor, the question is, are you keeping a little dirt under your pillow?
I don't have a pillow.
We're guys, I can't. Short one will be mad if I do it.
I'll do it. A little dirt under the pillow for the dirt
Oh.
man.
I don't have the reference.
I hate you. Anyways,
It's okay.
Eldora will just burrito herself in a blanket.
She like flaps it out, lays on it, rolls herself over. All you hear is clank, 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 clank.
I will take the first watch.
In
Before you guys start this, I would like to note something called D&D 5th Edition Mechanics. If you have heavy armor on and take a long rest, you do not recover exhaustion points. Eldora, you will have to take up your armor in order to lose your exhaustion points.
Well, Eldora will take off her armor and
well,
burrito
the heavy
will-
armor ones could rest first, so then they can don their armor and do the last shift of watching.
That's smart thinking. Malachi will offer to take the first watch with Castor. We do this in pairs. I don't know if you knew that, but we have experiences with not doing it in pairs and it being bad, so...
If I shapeshift during my watch, does it get refunded then? Does
Yeah,
it count
'cause
like I
you'd be
rested
taking-
after?
Yeah, because you're taking your rest after you do your watch, so yeah, it would.
Or is the watch part of the rest, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, it's so at the exact 8-hour mark, you suddenly feel better.
Okay. Then I will shapeshift into a, let's say, cat
Ooh,
and watch.
What kind of cat?
there's kinds of cats.
An orange stray cat, like...
Like a tabby?
Yeah. In
adorable.
Greece, we call them, like, roof cats.
Roof cats, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your pet cat name? What? I think this deserves a backstory. I want to know where this dread cat came from. This roof cat.
What is this cat's history? Not
Yeah.
Castor's history. The cat that he is
Yeah.
now. What is its history? Yeah.
It doesn't... Okay, so the cat doesn't have a name, so every time he would transform to a cat, it will be a different kind. Because when he was a really small child, he had these images of the stray cats of his neighborhood that were around. So every time he would take a different kind of a mixed breed cat. Fair enough?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
All right. We have a lot of strays in Greece. It's a problem.
It's a problem everywhere, and people like cats, so that is also part of the problem. Oh, I like cats, so I'm not one of those.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, okay, so who's up first?
Malachi and Castor are doing the
Yep.
watch first.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna make y'all roll anything because Castor, his perception is retarded.
29 currently.
29.
With a +5, yeah. And I have also whatchamacallit, for +10 on stealth, pass without trace as well. So
Oh yeah.
So, which one of you two wants to throw out a D100? Just cause. Just
I'll do it. I've got great luck with that.
yeah, you do. You can imagine
89.
that target. 89. I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
89.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay. You guys sit there, and so Malachi, you don't hear too good,
I don't.
but you're real sneaky.
Yes.
Castor, you do hear movement all throughout your watch, and it's not really nearby. You're just super perceptive. And it seems like the nearest one is probably at least over 100 feet away and over the walls. But you can barely hear it, and it never seems like they settle down. Like they never stop for a rest, they never stop to sleep. They just are constantly going, and you can only hear the loud ones, which would probably be the bigger ones. Like whenever they're walking, you can like kind of feel the vibrations a little bit as you sit there and listen. But that's it. Nothing happens. Nobody comes.
Malachi's gonna get 4 more hours onto his book.
Damn.
And then as his time for his watch kind of comes to a close. He closes the book, leans over, gives Andrak a shake. Wake up, it's your turn.
And Andrak,
Very well.
as you roll over, you start singing, "When I wake up, before I put on my makeup."
He does not. He cannot.
Nobody knows this song?
Nope.
Yeah. That's how you get stabbed by
Um,
Kyriaki.
Am I waking another person up? I was not informed who I'm waking up.
Maybe Pallas?
Yeah, sure. Let's get the crazy water lady in on this.
Okay. Let's pick
All
on Becca then. You're going to be doing rolls for her, Becca.
Yeah.
All right. Andrak, what is your passive perception with the +5?
21.
Pallas, what is your passive perception with the +5?
With the +5? Math is hard, sorry, I'm trying to find it.
You got this.
Passive, passive, passive. What the fuck is your passive perception?
What if I know? Wherever it says senses.
There it goes. +5. 22?
So just one above Andrak. Kind of funny. All right. Dylan, do you want to roll a D100?
Sure. Oh, gorsh. 28.
All right. So you guys see through your watch, Pallas and Andrak, that a creature does stroll through towards the wall, but he doesn't really seem to be looking around. He's feeling the wall itself, like he's got his hand on it, and he's looking up and down the wall, and every now and then he'll smell it. But on the very far side of this place, close to where you guys came from the Artemis statue, he walks past there. He does not have wings. He does not have horns. He almost looks like a worm-like creature with legs, and he's got these pudgy hands that stick out. He's feeling it, and he's trying to smell it, and you're not really sure what he's doing besides maybe just studying the wall. But he goes around the corner and then just never comes back. And Andrak, you will notice also, Pallas will sit across from the statue of Poseidon and just watch it. Like, she's, I don't want to say staying away from it, but
Does she
She's-
seem wary of it?
yeah, that's the word I want to use, yeah. Where she seems wary of it.
Wary in a... She's spooked. That I can't ask that because that's an insight check.
I mean, you could just insight
Can I
if you
insight
really
check
want
her?
to know. Yeah.
Insight? Oh, actually not terrible. 22 insight.
Oh, that's pretty good. It looks like she's studying it a little bit. Like it is a more powerful creature than her, hands down. Whatever's doing this, whether Kyriaki's right or not, it's a powerful creature. It blessed people.
Yeah, well, Andrak isn't too concerned about that only because he's assuming it's an agent of Poseidon. He's not very smart, so he's not thinking too hard. But she doesn't seem like almost angry at the statue, because familial drama is common.
No,
Okay.
she just is studying it, but cautiously. If that makes sense.
Okay. He's worked with people of that lineage before.
That's fair.
Actually, I think directly her uncles.
It's a big family.
Big family.
Those
Very
gods really like their recreational activities.
They do. They're always so wet.
There you go.
Okay. Whenever Pallas's shift ends, he'd wake Aldora for it. For her part.
All right.
Eldora will roll out of her burrito.
You feel less exhausted than you did before.
Heck yeah. Worka.
Get rid of aid, because I don't have aids anymore.
That's right. Everybody don't forget those. Tick them away. You
Be
get them
rid of our 15 extra HP.
Don't worry, I'll
Yeah, yeah.
get them back later.
You stop that. Macy,
Yeah.
would you please roll a D100?
9. Yes, I shall. 21.
21. All right. And what is your passive perception with a +5?
24.
Not bad. You hear heavy footsteps. you kind of hear this heavy breathing.
Eldora will kind of just hold her weapon to her side, kind of ready, or if something tries to enter.
So after a little bit, you see this very large, dark creature, and this one does have wings. If you had to roughly guesstimate, it is probably between 8 to 8.5 feet tall. It has horns on it, and you see it has a fiery whip that it is dragging behind it. You can see it singeing the grass, and then as it singes the grass will immediately almost heal itself. So it goes from like a burning black to a bright green, luscious color again. Or lush, I don't know. But he kind of is walking, and he looks in the direction of the dome, kind of spear, and then he just stands there for a second, and with your passive perception, you hear his breath kind of skip a little bit before he turns and starts to go the same direction as the worm creature.
Eldora will just try to keep listening and watching out for any, like, more threats.
Yeah. And Andrak, you also saw that.
Uh-oh, spooky. Sorry, I have to be sarcastic sometimes. Legally. It's in my contract.
Alright. So, if you guys have nothing else you would like to do, you will finish the long rest.
Huzzah.
Malachi awakes. He's back to his normal age and no longer exhausted. Kind of stretches a little bit, looks down at like the pillowy grass, kind of in the shape of his body as he stands up. Say what you want about the outdoors. This is a comfortable place to rest.
It is a grove blessed by the gods. If it were not comfortable, there'd be a problem.
That's a good point. Kind of stretches, rolls his shoulders a little bit. I think I actually feel better than I have in a long time. This is good.
You look younger
You do?
than you did.
He kind of feels his face. Oh, good. I know Kyriaki said that it was temporary, but I wasn't so sure.
You did not believe me?
I believed you, but the gods are weird, so maybe sometimes what you believe isn't true. I don't know.
No, I am a little jealous I'm still like this.
We can
I
find
don't
you
think there's
some-
any fix for you.
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty natural there, bud. I'm sorry.
There's
Oh well.
good moisturizer you can make out of clams.
Yeah, all you have to do is rub clams in all your face. Can't be that hard, right?
I might have to give it a try.
But you take
It must
their
be hard.
meat and crush them, and you use that with some natural olive oil, and it makes a good moisture for your skin.
I love the contrast that the huge, muscly guy is giving like beauty advice on how you do it, you know?
To be
Right.
fair, Andrak is very clean.
Yeah.
Andrak is.
Andrak and Aldora are the clean part of the party, and then you have the hobos on the other side.
Andrak wears a bright red cape and shimmery bronze armor. Yeah, he's the clean one.
I'm in the hobo area.
You're
Let's
halfway
go.
to Hobo.
I think Pallas is in the clean area. So
She
the party
can't be
split.
dirty.
Yeah.
I'm almost wearing a ghillie suit.
I learned that from my time on the sea. Salt water can dry out your skin.
I was always fascinated by the idea of growing old and wrinkly.
Oh, yeah.
It has not happened yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, I can't imagine you're very familiar with the concept, are you?
I am not. I've watched people age and die around me, but that's about it.
Breakfast, anybody?
No.
He will hold up some rations.
Malachi will take one. Thank you,
All right.
Andrak. I appreciate you always being there with the food. It's something I forget about pretty often, actually.
Oh, I forgot to cast good berries before I went to sleep.
Oh, snap.
Eldora will also take a ration and No.
Castor, do you want a ration?
Sure. Is it soft?
It's as soft as you can have dried meat.
It's
Oh.
jerky.
It's pork.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
All
Alright,
right,
4
just takes
rations
one.
down.
We'll
Did anything
hopefully
exciting? Oh, sorry.
hopefully we'll find some suitable for Kyriaki.
Well,
Not
I-
likely in this place.
I was gonna say I have a feeling that everything that we'll find here is of a less delightful. Yeah. I'm trying to make fancy words happen, but that's not my strong suit. So I'll just say it as it is. I don't think we're gonna find any not demon bodies around here for Kyriaki to have a snack on.
I ate
sounds
not too
spicy.
long ago. I can last for a few days.
That is good.
I'm gonna keep that as a note.
Yeah, a few days goes by pretty decently quick in here.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
We saw a demonic creature with a fire whip.
Did you have a direction? Which way did it go?
I will gesture towards the direction they went. I saw both the weird worm thing too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There was another one before it, though. It was worm-like. Keep your
Castor, you do get a weird feeling as you look that way.
Which way is that? Sorry.
On the map, south, but kind of facing Poseidon's statue to the right, or where you originally came from.
And what kind of feeling? Describe how it is weird.
You ever look around and just feel like something's off, but you can't quite put your finger on it?
Well, can I, based on my perception, can I be a bit more specific?
No. Based on your perception is why you get that.
I don't say anything. You know, I just get this feeling, but I won't say anything.
Well, we
I'm
know
trying to
where-
look if I see something, but
We know where a couple of them are then, or at least in the direction they were going. Do we proceed further along the path we were already going, or should we try and hunt those two down?
I'd say we should have.
I agree.
yes,
You have
the mere presence defiles the grove.
We should be careful though, because we don't know if they could be more dangerous than the ones we've already been fighting.
Their level of danger means nothing to me. I'll kill them either way.
I mean, that's just rude.
Their level of danger doesn't matter because they suck, and I'm gonna kick their ass.
If I die while doing so, then that is my God's ordained mission. Just saying, I don't really have much of a choice here. I'll remind you all, I don't really do this because I want to. This is literally my purpose in life right now.
I will see to it they do not end you this day. As
So
best as I
strange
can.
to not want to do this. If it is your purpose, you should want to do your purpose.
Well, that's easy to say when you've only known doing your purpose, Kyriaki. Some of
That
us
is
have
fair.
experienced other things in life, and this may not have been one of the things that we really wanted to experience further.
That is fair.
Now, let's go before we waste any more of what's expedient daytime we apparently have here.
As you say that, almost on cue, coming around the corner is the large creature he spoke of. Walking around the corner is this very large, black-scaled. I say it instead of skinned because his skin looks more like rock hide, and he has claws instead of hands, and his skin is quite jagged because of the rock texture that it is, and his face is more like slits than anything else. You don't see a discernible mouth or nose. You just see these like slits where maybe it's his eyes because of they're at an angle and they're a little bit longer. And then his horns come off the top of his head, go out to the side, curl back before coming forward. And he does not have a tail. On his side, wound up, is a whip that is alight with fire. In his hand is what looks like a mace that at the top of it is curled up and gnarled around a fire, like a living flame. And so on either side of him, to his left and his right, are... I don't know if I want to use the word dogs. I'm going to use the word hounds. These rather large, mangy-looking creatures. They have, like, what looks like fire coming out of their mouth almost, because their mouth is open and you can see there's there's light inside of it. They're not breathing fire. You don't see any smoke, but it's just light, like there's a fire inside their mouth. And you can see these cracks and cuts around their skin and fur, and you can see like this redness showing through, almost like their blood is fire. Their eyes are red. They're drooling. Their fur is mangy and just kind of scraggly looking. It's black. It's more around the head and the back and the shoulders than anything else. The legs and the tail itself almost look like the fur has come off for whatever reason. And he's holding up his left hand while the mace is in the right. And he walks around the corner, all three of them, and he stands there for a second. And it looks like he's scanning the group.
They came to us. The guy's gonna close in on him, I guess. Has he not seen us yet?
He's looking right at you.
Okay. Oh yeah, Malachi's gonna, his scythe kind of in a black vortex of shadows appears in his hand, and then he just starts walking towards the thing.
Let's roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Cha-cha real smooth.
It's nice being able to roll for initiative without disadvantage.
So everybody's where they kind of wanted to be having breakfast. Andrak, you're making... What are you making for breakfast, by the way, there, Andrak?
Rations.
I'm sorry, what rations?
Pork rations. The ones that
Oh,
we picked up at the town.
that's a good choice. All right, so what are your guys' initiative? Please.
17.
7.
That's not good.
19.
That's pretty good. Adora? Pallas? Kyriaki?
Kyriaki rolled a 9 and Pallas rolled a 12.
16.
Castor, what is your dex bonus?
I believe it's 3. Let me check. Yeah, it's 3.
Okay. Andrak, what is your dex bonus?
+3.
Just curious. Oh, what is this? Oh, Outdoor, you have a shit dex. Outdoor, what is your dex?
My dexterity is 12.
Okay. All right. So, Castor, it is your turn. You can see to the left of the statue, where you guys came from originally, from the heart of the statue, there's a 2 guy flanked by 2 hounds. What would you like to do?
Ooh, that's a good question. Give me a second.
Thank you.
I will cast...
After you do this, I need you to do something for me, but go ahead.
I will cast Tidal Wave,
Oh,
but it will be cast right to left, because it is only 10 feet wide, and if I cast it like this, like vertically, it will only hit 2 of them. So I will cast...
from the right hound all the way to the left, hitting all 3 of them.
Correct. And
Does
it is a dexterity saving throw.
All right. And what happens if they fail?
They will take 4d8 bludgeoning damage and knocked prone. I will roll the damage now.
All right. Can you, after you do that, I need you to please roll
Yes.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Yes, sir. The damage is 20, so if they lose their dexterity saving throw, which is a DC 17, they will fall prone and take 20 damage. If they pass it, they will take 10 damage and not fall prone.
So the far right hound got a 21. The far left hound got an 11. And the big guy got an 11.
So
Oh, I'm sorry, 7. But yeah,
are
failed.
prone and take 20 damage, and the other one takes 10. So a wisdom saving throw, you said.
Yes, please.
23.
Alrighty. Whenever you go to cast this spell, you feel real strange. Like your mind almost hurts a little bit. Your head, you feel a little dizzy. Just something in the air. You just don't feel right. Almost nauseous.
I make this aware to others that something is off when I'm using magic.
Here's the bright side. There is no need to wait and see what is going on. In the middle of you guys, in the whole middle of the group, beside Pallas, beside Castor, in front of the statue, a gentleman actually appears. Oops. Not if I accidentally make him go back. And this guy is very slimy looking. He has 2 small black horns, but otherwise almost resembles a frog. And you can see fangs coming out of his wide gaping mouth, and he has arms that hang down all the way to the ground from his tall shoulders. And he's probably 5'10", 5'11", somewhere in that range. And he has mostly white, slimy skin, but you can see where it's like an orangish red on his shoulders and on the outside of his arms, and he has like a slimy tail that is kind of a mix of just spotted white and orange. And he has these gnarly fingers, but only 4 of them. So you don't think he could properly use tools. However, he has green eyes, and he almost sends out what's like a pulse around him. And I would like everybody to please make wisdom saving throws. And that is you again, please, Mr. Castor.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom saving throws, you said?
Wisdom saving throws, yes.
I rolled a 19.
Is he casting a spell?
Not really. It's not a spell. It's a creepy ability. Are you thinking counterspell?
Yeah, I just had to double check first. I don't have counterspell. I was just curious.
That sounded fishy, but okay.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Yes, sir.
I am good at these.
This guy has a really good intimidation for some reason.
Oh.
I mean, he's gross looking, but otherwise... 30.
Good God.
Is it a spell? Like, it's an innate ability that he has?
Is it a spell-like ability or just an ability?
What do you want to do? It's magic. It's a magical effect.
Okay.
If you have advantage on that for some reason. And it's mind affecting.
Thinking
Okay.
about dispelling it afterwards, but it says spells. It stops any spells on the target, so I'm not sure how it works.
We'll see. Alright. I have 1 wisdom saving throw. Give me some more.
15 for Malachi.
23 for Andrak.
That's really good.
Kyriaki got an 11 and Pallas got a 13.
Nice. Okay. What about Dora? She's not very wise, is she?
19.
You said 19?
19.
Alright. That's
I
funny.
rolled my spell save wrong. My saving throw wrong. But it's good. I passed.
Alright.
It would have
Hopefully.
been higher.
Oh, okay. So, half of you feel pretty good about this. Pallas, Kyriaki, and Malachi. Andrak, it is... You're about to act. So I'm going to let you notice this, because you also have decent perception. But as he appears, and he kind of like closes his eyes a little bit, and you feel this like wave over your mind, and you feel a little funny and tingly, you notice that Pallas, Kyriaki, and Malachi, like their eyes take almost this greenish color, like they're glowing a little bit, and you see them kind of start to look woozy, like somebody who stood up too fast. Like they just seem a little strange as they're standing there. But it's not their turn yet, so we'll get to see. I forgot which hound it is. Whoops. Oh, number 2. But one of these hounds, I don't know why I decided to check their movement. He's got plenty. Oh, Malachi or Kyriaki.
One has
Let's
plenty,
see.
the other one is prone.
Oh, shit, that's right. Number 2 got knocked over, so he only has 25 feet of movement. He will not be able to make it. He will get... I guess he could double move. Yeah, he'll double move just because to be up to Kyriaki. So he can't attack yet because of that tidal wave. But he is there in your face, Kyriaki and Malachi. So whenever it is y'all's turn, you will be able to maybe act against him, maybe not. But at the end of his running up, Andrak, it is your turn. You see their eyes. You see this creepy, slimy thing that appeared there. I mean, you see a lot going on. And you do see the same figure who walked by earlier. And now that you're thinking about it, he probably noticed you.
Yeah, I'm assuming he did. Anyway, Well, there's a goopy guy.
Oh, sorry. When you start your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Again.
Yes, sir.
And is this a spell-like effect? Magical?
It reads pretty magical.
Cool. That's a natural 20 for a 28.
Damn.
Alrighty.
Alright. And
Your
and-
mind feels a little strange.
Yeah, he sees the goopy man, and he's going to move this shuffle, clank, 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 shuffle between Castor and Eldora to get next to Pallas. And this is the goopy man, right? Between Castor and Malachi.
Yes.
Now, what would you say if I swung at him?
Go ahead. Could be fun.
All right, I'm gonna swing at the goopy man. First, I'm gonna funnily. Papa use a fighting spirit, because my rolls clearly do not like me with that secret little natural one first. So, the steam rolls off his shoulders as he takes some swings. That's a 24 for the first one.
That'll hit for sure.
That's a 25 for the second one.
That'll hit, yes, sir.
And,
He does not wearing a lot of armor.
and here's a crazy thing. I gained a funny boon. I get a third attack.
There you go. Get him.
That's a natural 20 for a 30?
Okay.
That's the way we like to see it.
So-
Da, da, da.
I'm going to go ahead and roll the first two together, because they're just two standard hits. The first two total out to 23 slashing damage.
That's a lot. All right, let's see the big money shot as I get my calculator.
So the third attack before the funny 100 is 22 points of slashing damage.
All right, 22, noted. Go ahead and roll that D100.
That is a 14 oof.
That's
Kevin,
hard.
what does he want?
It's a hard hit. He's won 2 times damage.
All right, so minus 46. As you hit him, you notice his skin is almost elastic. He seems like he will be resistant or immune to a lot of elements.
Well, this
You have a high
man
passive,
sucks.
so he does suck.
Yeah, he should not do that. So I use a use of my and take away that ability.
Oh man!
Oh wait,
He gains the
sorry.
status of sadness.
All right, that'll be Andrek's turn because he wants that goopy man dead
You know what? You should want him dead.
with his helmet on and 3 solid swang. He wants that goopy man.
All right. And since you all rolled pretty shitty in initiative, the other hound's gonna go. It actually tied with Aldora, but he for sure has a better dex than a cleric. And he was not knocked prone, so he's gonna make it all the way up to you, Malachi. So that we have 1 on Kyriaki, 1 on Malachi. I'm gonna double read something before I attack you, though,
Interesting. What if he didn't? Just thought.
because you take your attack of opportunity because your feet.
I'm certainly going to try and do something to him as he approaches me, yes. Let me see. Does a natural 20 for a 30 hit, Todd?
No, sorry. Yeah, it's.
Wonderful. And this is a demon, I can only assume.
Let me look. Oh yeah, he's super demony.
Okay. Plus 6. So that's 37 points of damage. And then D100 coming right up. 10. Which is another hard hit for 2 times damage. So
All right. Do you want to roll the damage for your other? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot there's an attack opportunity.
exact attack of opportunity, yeah. So it's just the one.
I'm just used to you killing stuff. Sorry.
That is 74 total points of damage to him.
Oh, that's so much.
As he runs up, Malachi just looks at him and his eyes kind of gleam with that red hue, and he's just like, "Yes, come to me, you idiot!" And then he just slashes it right in the face with the scythe as it approaches him.
All right, that is quite the hit, sir. He is already looking pretty hurt. But as he runs up, he is going to try to bite you. And then as he bites you, you look over him to see his rear end. This like stinger slides out of his backside and wraps around to try to come at you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see it grow almost in real time.
Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. That is a 12 to hit with the bite.
Miss.
That is really good because this dude packs a punch. Let's do some stinger shit. Oops. That's fine. Aw, 24 to hit.
That'll do it.
That is 24 points of piercing damage. And would you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. 15.
All right, you are poisoned.
Interesting. What was the amount of damage I took, by the way?
24.
24. Thank you.
While poisoned, the target is also paralyzed.
Hmm.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. So the stinger hits you, and you feel this like surge of pain come from where it stings you. Let's say your left shoulder, why not?
Okay.
And then it kind of spreads out from there, and then your arm feels numb, your chest feels numb, and your hand feeling the scythe, or holding the scythe, almost feels like it's held still as you are unable to move, your body numb. Adora, it is your turn. You see one ran up to Kyriaki. One hound ran up to Malachi. Tried to bite him, miss, stung him. And you see Malachi kind of studying himself as he seems to be stopping moving. You got Andrak in front of you, and Castor in front of you, and this slimy thing in between Castor and Malachi.
Aldora's going to move over next to Castor.
That's a statue.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could, like, share the space, like, being, like, right directly next to the statue.
I if you want to do rough terrain and just take double time, you can squeeze past it. I just wanted to warn you that'll slow you down as opposed to going across this area right here. But if you want to do that for safety, you most certainly can.
Okay. I won't worry about it that much then. Because I don't think I'll be able to do what I was thinking I could do.
Ooh,
But-
what you thinking?
I was trying to see if I went into that spot if I could take advantage of Sentinel.
I don't think he's going anywhere. He's got a lot of people surrounding him. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Another one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 27.
A 27?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well,
Yeah.
you're immune to that aura now. Jesus. Oh, I mean, thing that's happening.
Ah, stink aura.
Yeah.
You
What is it
stinky.
called? It is called the aura of... Anyways.
Aura of stinky boy.
The aura of anyways.
So... Alright, so-
It's a tricky thing, I know. That was just a curiosity thing.
I mean, you could squeeze past the statue, and then you would be by the slimy creature and Malachi, but that's up to you.
No, I'm not gonna put myself in that much danger. Not according to the past rolls you've made against me. I think I'm good right here.
If it makes you feel any better, I will not be making the next rolls against you.
Eldora
That
goes
doesn't
next
make-
to Malachi.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Todd. I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay.
Not meant to.
And
Mhm.
since that only takes up her movement, she still has actions she can do.
Yeah.
She will cast Aid at 4th level. So everyone gets 15 instead of 5.
15!
Thank you.
Each target gets hit point maximum, and current hit points increase by 15.
That's a lot of... So this is not temp hit points. This is just increase max.
Yes.
Well, good job.
Make the tanks tankier.
You know? Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's about all I can do at the moment.
Alrighty. Pallas, it is your turn. Top of your turn, I would please like you to make a wisdom saving throw. Just out of curiosity, can y'all see his aura?
No.
Nope,
Oh.
but we can feel it.
It's stinky. Can he take a shower? For the love of God.
Nope.
Bro
There ain't
needs
no
to stop
showers in the
pooping.
grove. Actually, I guess there is a shower in the grove. There's a little. Anyways,
A shower of arrows. Ayy.
Pallas, how'd you do? Did she say bear back and I missed it?
I don't think so.
Did you
Becca,
say my
you-
name? I missed it.
Hi.
Hi.
Pallas, it is your turn.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. I failed the first time, so.
This is for Azora.
What was the first thing?
Inability.
It's not great. A natural 20 for a 22.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Why is everybody passing this?
Cause fuck
Oh, I
you,
mean, good
Todd.
for y'all. I see that. Okay. Pallas, it is your turn. At the top of your turn, would you please roll a 1d4?
4.
A 4.
Mm-hmm.
Would you please take all 4 of your attacks?
What's that mean?
You know, like roll to hit, and then if you hit, you do damage.
Okay, who am I? Am I just anybody?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
just-
I'm gonna attack
Yeah,
Goat
we'll
Man.
go. Mm-hmm.
The bitch in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah, kill
Totally.
him.
Yeah.
You're totally doing that.
Mm-hmm. You guys see Pallas's eyes glow this green color as she unleashes a devastating attack.
It's gonna fucking kill somebody if it isn't him.
I've seen her work. It's quite terrifying when levered against somebody who's not a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So 27, 24, 24, 27.
Malachi.
Those all hit if they're coming at me.
Yep.
Rip. See you guys. I'll be back with my next character.
I can't wait to meet Malachi.
46
Thank you.
plus hold.
Oh
I'm
no,
rolling
say it all
all
out
for-
loud.
I'm rolling all of her damage at the same time.
Damn. Sorry,
Mhm.
Malachi, I can't save you from any damage. You're not within 5 feet of me.
It would be a party member that would kill Malachi.
Alright, 61 points of. Well, it's
I have
10
no
points of.
special resistances. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, 61 points of damage.
How you doing there, buddy?
I'm sorry, 60 points. 60 points of damage.
I got 14 left. He's alive.
Nice.
He's getting eviscerated from from behind as he's paralyzed by poison, so he's not having a great day, but he's alive.
Wait, shit, he's paralyzed.
I already realized that. I just didn't want to do it because this will kill him outright.
Oh, so you're getting double teamed.
It's critical hits, every single one of them.
Oh, we're ignoring that because that would straight up just murder Malachi and he would no longer exist.
It would
Did
100%.
you take your aid bonus?
I did. Yes, that's why I have 14 hit points left.
How much was the aid bonus so that I can tack
15.
it on?
15.
Okay.
All right. So, Malachi has 14 hit points left. You see over your left shoulder, Pallas has these green glowing eyes. And you're kind of hard to see her because your eyes are blurry. Your vision's kind of fucked up. Your head is spinning as you look at her and she looks like she's breathing heavy, seething in some kind of rage that she shouldn't have. You don't understand. Pallas, would you please reroll your wisdom saving throw?
Show. 17.
Your vision starts to come back to you, and the green fades from your eyes as you realize you're facing Malachi and not the slimy creature with your blades. And it looks like he is a little hurt, just a hair.
He turns towards her
You're paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
You can't do nothing.
for the most part.
Sorry.
He does nothing.
He's sad.
He winces.
Real
Mhm.
bad.
Kyriaki,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you would please, roll a 1d2.
Okay. Do I need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh yeah, at the beginning of your turn, please make a wisdom saving throw for a stupid aura.
That's a 3.
50-50.
A 3?
It's a 1 then. Or was it 2?
You have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks,
Cool.
and on wisdom and charisma saves
Cool.
for 1 minute.
Cool.
And you can. Oh.
I I take 2 attacks.
No, that's actually who you're attacking.
Ah,
Yeah. It's a 50-50 to kill Malachi.
that's probably Malachi.
Come on,
It is.
bring it. If anybody's gonna
So-
kill me, it should be Kyriaki.
Kyriaki, your vision blurring. Green. You strike out at these demons. Please make your attack.
Alright, first attack is
Oh,
Natural 20.
oh, jeez, man. Oh boy.
So,
Oh boy.
when's Malachi coming? The agent of Beatties?
It's okay.
Uh,
I joined in anticipation of dying. This is my life's goal.
Malachi's twin brother Malachi is coming soon.
all right.
Be
all right.
back to my
Malachi with
boss.
a thicker mustache.
So,
At least you're gonna eat again.
Don't pull any punches. Just let it happen. I want this.
Yep. so far, what have you rolled?
I rolled a 23 and a 32 with a natural 20.
Don't forget your offhand attack. Not to rub it in.
Okay.
I think it's more of a slashing it in deal.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Malachi. We will miss you.
Get that backup character ready.
22.
Surprisingly, they all hit me. Would have guessed.
He hasn't told us who
Yeah,
she's
we don't
targeting yet. It could be
Yeah.
Pallas.
He said
It
no,
could be
okay.
the dog.
So
You rolled a 1d2, so it's either Pallas or her.
Okay, who am I
Okay.
attacking?
you're attacking Malachi. Malachi, what is your hit point total?
My total foregoing aid, because I don't know if that applies, is 83.
Okay. So, Kyriaki, go ahead and roll out all your damage. Well, I guess roll the 2 hits. Roll those first. And then we'll do the critical.
Okay. So
If you revive him later and he's missing a leg, that would be a little funny.
Alright,
It'd
the
be
first attack.
Very funny.
Yeah, so the first attack. 12 points of slashing damage.
She does roll high against allies. You're right.
She always has.
Another 12 points of slashing damage. Oh, never mind, sorry. That should have been the crit one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
ignore that
And
one.
we'll see. Okay.
Alright, 1d6 plus 1. This is the offhand. 4 attack. 4 damage, and now we gotta do the crit. So it's just the normal dice and then the what it would have been max.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Math is hard.
It's okay. You're just murdering your friend. It's fine.
I don't want to murder my friend.
Is Malachi your friend?
I thought you were gonna say he's not my friend.
We all
Becca!
I never liked him.
Becca, that's Becca talking. Kyriaki has an accent.
I said what I said.
I think that's right. Yeah. 16
Okay.
points of slashing, and then now I gotta do the 1d100.
All right. So 16. Kevin, do you want to read it out?
51.
Oh no!
51. I would like to read it out, Todd. You see, the thing is, a 51 is a massive hit, which is 3 times damage.
16 times 3 is 48. So you're sitting at -2 minus 48. It's still. So you're not dead. You're just unconscious.
It is 1 point away from permanently killing me. Wait, no, because it's half, right? To kill.
No, I think it's equal. No, you have to go equal to your hit points.
I thought it was half of max hit points.
No,
don't
it's you have to go over equal amount.
Oh,
Yeah. Stop trying to kill yourself. This ain't that kind of show. Sorry.
Huh?
The
Okay.
first 2 damages didn't take you unconscious, did it?
they did. Yes.
The second one did.
Yes.
Can you actually permanently die from a hit?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, you can.
And he got real close.
The so would the offhand attack have given me a failed death save then, since it had happened after I fell unconscious?
Technically, yes.
Okay, I'm being honorable. I'm checking that shit off
Yeah,
as a
that's
failed death
that's
save.
why I was double checking if. Oh yeah, because it was the first hit was the 12, and then technically the
So
big one was the second hit.
Yeah, I'm no longer.
So
paralyzed.
Malachi, so Malachi almost gets permanently killed. Does not, but is minus a death save.
Yes.
I mean, technically it's -2, but I mean, he's doing so bad. Let's just do -1. I think we can agree to skim that a little bit here.
He gets.
Am I rolling wisdom saving throw still?
Oh, yes, towards the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
The two women with eviscerating blades just fully laid into him in ways that he has never been assaulted before. As his body just slumps
What other ways
down.
is being assaulted?
Malachi's been through some shit, okay?
He has
Ever
issues
been to a
with women,
brothel?
No wonder.
He just drops to the ground in a pool of his own blood, just gasping and gurgling.
All right, wisdom saving throw. How'd you do?
10. It's not Kyriaki's strong suit.
She is still burning with this confused fire in her heart.
All right, I guess it's time for me to kill Kyriaki.
But you didn't get
Malachi-
affected, right?
Well, actually, Aldora, first of all, I have to apologize to you because I told you that it wouldn't be me rolling against you, and the reason is because it was gonna be Malachi.
Hey, you're safe.
But he's not. He's not up to hit you right now. So
He's not in the
actually,
mood.
you know what? I'm gonna not have you roll for the aura because it seems a little mean.
I'm not sure how it would really affect a person who's not conscious right now. So
I don't know. Would you please roll a flat D20?
I would love to. 16.
So you have one fail, one pass. Wow, this is a lot going on right now. All right.
I assume passing
So-
unconscious removes the aid from me as well.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not even a concentration spell. I don't think Aldora going unconscious would remove it from you.
Nope, it just lasts 8 hours.
Okay.
So you have a pool of health that's not filled for 8 hours.
Some of the blood's a little bit brighter than the other.
Yes, that's a long ass time.
So the fiery creature, he walks up.
Stands up.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. He stands up. Oh, damn it, he can only move 15 feet.
Ha! Got him.
He has this mace with fire, and he walks up 15 feet. He doesn't really seem worried at the moment. He's looking at all the group before him, this party, these champions. He looks over at Kyriaki, looks down at Malachi, smiles a little bit, looks at Aldora. You see him run his fingers across his mace as he smiles, and it looks like he's going to target her. But that's all he... Well, I guess he could double move. Does he have a range thing? Oh, hold on, let me see if he has range.
If he wants to play it cool that he's not worried, he's not gonna run. He's gonna menacingly walk towards us.
It's true. You know what? He will double saunter and only go 10 more feet. How's that, Aldora? Is that his bargain?
That works.
Alright. So
All
he's
right, I
5
need
feet
him to
away
make
from you.
a wisdom saving throw. He is now affected by the cool statue of Poseidon. He has to look at it, or he has to make that, or he looks at it for an hour.
Mm-hmm. Castor,
Yes, sir.
you got some problems in front of you, buddy. You have this slimy, what the fuck creature. You saw Pallas do some hits to Malachi, and then you saw Kyriaki do the same thing, but take his ass out. You saw Aldora climb around. You see these two hounds. One ran up to Malachi. I don't know what he's going to do now. One ran up to Kyriaki. He's probably still got a hitter. And this big guy on fire, this fiery mace, sauntering up.
Okay. Can I take up this space? No, right?
You want to squeeze between the statue and the grass wall.
Yes.
Sure.
It's like a great place to sleep, honestly.
I can stay there?
Yeah.
All right. How many hit points? So if I heal Malachi, how much do I need to heal him so he gets up? How does it work?
He's at 0.
So he's at 0, right?
Yeah.
It
The-
doesn't go
Okay,
into
good.
negatives.
Good.
The only reason I was tracking it is because if she hit him hard enough,
Yeah,
it
I
would
know.
just
It
outright
would be
killed him.
one shot, yeah. All right. Then I will cast a Cure Wounds on Malachi with a 5th level spell. Slot.
Ooh, spicy.
So 5d8 plus 5.
Malachi's getting.
So I will
literally
heal you
fully
for 31.
Wow,
Thank you.
that's a lot. As his eyes open, you see the hint of green.
God.
Malachi, you are so mad at these sons of bitches.
And
His hand just
As-
tightens around the grip of his scythe as he's still laying on the ground.
as I heal him, I touch him to heal him with the cure wounds. I cast Hidden Pass on him and I teleport him.
Oh,
I would say here
Aww.
or here. Here, maybe. Yeah.
So you teleport him about 15 feet behind the entire pipe, behind Andrak and everybody.
Yes. His scythe has a reach, right?
yeah.
It does. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that is my turn. That was my action and my bonus action.
All right. You did a very good thing. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. In the meantime, this slimy guy just saw you heal. So
Yep.
he's going to attack you.
Isn't he
Yep.
behind the statue?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm going to give him a bonus to his
Okay.
AC.
I
But
wanted to make sure.
he's not really, I guess he could do some damage with his claws. It's just not really his thing. I guess we could do that, but that's not fun. I'm trying to decide whether to cast a spell on you or attack you. He's going to cast a spell on you. Why not? Would you please make a...
Dun, 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 dun. Yep.
Wisdom saving throw.
What saving throw?
Wisdom?
Okay.
He chose to target a funny wisdom boy.
He doesn't know what that is.
At 27.
Alright. He looks irritated. Or disappointed. In himself. Like his father before him. But that's all he can do. He can't really go anywhere because he'll just die if he does. And he's not really a tough nugget, so mind stuff is the only thing he knows how to do. So he's just gonna stand there and hope you all die before he does. Hound number 2 is going to attack Kyriaki. Kyriaki.
Question. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Should I have rolled a saving throw in the beginning of my turn, or because I passed it the first time, it's okay?
No, once you pass, you are immune for 24 hours.
All right. Cool.
I have a strong feeling he won't be around that long.
Probably not.
Alright, Kyriaki, you kind of see out of the corner of your eye, even though your vision's a little fucked up, this thing kind of wiggles his butt, and this stinger slides out of it.
He's
Kind of
just
like
a
the one next to it.
happy dog. He's just a happy dog.
Oh my god, that is such a bad roll. Does a 13 hit with the bite?
No.
What about a 18 with the tail?
Meets it, beats it.
That is 14 points piercing damage, low roll. Now, Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison?
It is.
I'm immune. So, eat shit.
Well, you know what? 14 points of piercing damage. Ha!
Yeah, I'm still triple digits. Good try
So
though.
this thing leans in to bite you, completely misses. Tries to sting you, he does, but it has no real effect. That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Andrak, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Goop man. There's no need to feel down. I said, Goop man. I'll put you in the ground. I said, Goop man.
That's actually pretty good. I gotta give you credit for that.
I'm going to
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I'm going to show the versatility of the 5e fighter and swing 3 times.
How about that, are you?
Oh, that's a 13 for the first one.
Oh, that actually misses. He's so slimy!
Oh wow, that's a fucking 13 for the second one.
Oh no.
Who turned the cheater bot back on?
2 misses in a row. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah, after the previous round. Alright. Third attack. If this is a 13, I'm going to... Okay, never mind. That's a natural 20.
That's better. Dylan.
Natural 20 on Slime Boy.
Alright. So, here is the damage. 26 slashing. And it's time for a D100. 99!
Ooh.
Holy shit. Decapitated?
It's a con save, I believe.
So go ahead and roll some damage.
I did. It was 26.
Oh shit. Okay. So
So-
let me roll his
We-
Constitution saving throw.
We've
I'm
been
sorry, go
doing
ahead.
half the damage, so it would be DC 13.
Yeah, like a concentration. That is frog type man. This guy. Concentration. Oh shit. His Constitution save is pretty good. That's a natural 20 per 28.
Damn.
So I will take the 26 points of damage. And, well, I won't. I feel okay. A little parched.
Drink some water.
So, in a minute. Which is probably the problem. He looks like he takes that damage and looks pretty mad.
You know what? I'm also pretty mad. He shouldn't have survived that action surge.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 26 for the next hit.
That'll hit.
That's a 17 for the next one.
That'll hit.
And it says when I take the attack action, since this is action surge, do I get a third attack on this too?
Yes, sir.
And the 17 is the third consecutive hit. And so is that. That's a 23 to hit for the fourth one in a row.
So the fourth one will be the critical.
Nice. Let me roll the other two damages together.
Constitution save this bitch.
That's 24 points of damage from those. And since
Damn.
it's a soft crit, we don't do the D100.
Yes.
Just the bonus max damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, following that is 25 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
He's pissed.
Sad. Hurt. He misses his mom.
I think he's talking about Andrak.
Andrak's pissed.
Oh!
Although
He's-
Andrak could miss his mom, I don't know him.
He barely knew her. It's fine.
Damn.
His dad, on the other hand, he kind of misses his dad.
He's fucked up. You can see this black blood kind of oozing out of his slimy skin. Just kind of randomly around.
Alright, and that will be Handrak's turn.
All right. Hound number 1. Well, I guess with Malachi gone, ain't nothing to do but crit on Aldora. I guess it could be Kyriaki or Aldora.
Dogs do like pack tactics.
It's true, they do.
Go after
I
Sophie. You won't, coward.
would you, Kyriaki, prefer to be even or odd?
I'll choose once it's rolled.
Wait, that's not how it works.
I don't know. I like that you almost fell for it.
That made my brain tick for a second. I was like, wait, can you do that? Hold up.
Are you going to be heads or tails? Flip it first and we'll see.
I'll let you know once it's rolled.
Kyriaki, you are going to be odd. Aldora will be even.
I would say she's kind of already odd.
Jesus, that was...
Don't call her odd.
What the fuck?
All right. Looks like I'm going to be hitting Kyriaki. I rolled a 3.
Hell yeah.
The question is,
So they actually do have pack tactics.
Tactics, if you will.
Dog? What the
Yes.
dog do?
the dog doing?
I'm sorry, I was rereading it because I haven't read pack tactics in a while. All right. So,
Often reads pack tactics.
Kyriaki, are you ready?
Yeah.
You see this one's already got a stinger out, and you saw it sting Malachi earlier. That is a 29 to hit with the bite. He kind of
Yep.
gnarls down and tries to bite you in the leg.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's why the dog thing I went with.
sound like a Pomeranian.
21 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
And now the tail.
Mhm.
That is a 19 to hit.
Mhm.
This guy rolls terrible. Alright, and that is 15 points of piercing damage.
Mhm.
And you feel this like tingling a little bit, but you're like, your shit don't scare me, dog.
Yeah.
That's it. He can't do anything else. Fuck you.
Cool.
Aldora, it is your turn. Kyriaki's getting stabbed at. This guy's ominously walking towards you. And you got Castor behind you. So you have nowhere to go but towards them.
I'm getting flashbacks to Kazna stomping towards
I
another
wanted
character.
to
She can
cast
go back.
this. I wanted to cast this for so long,
Uh-oh.
but I never got the chance to use it. Aldora, noticing that she is definitely about to get hit, is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
That's right.
You call
Dude, I
forth
forgot about that
spirits
spell.
to protect you. They flit around you, to a distance of 15 feet for the duration, which would be up to 10 minutes. If you are good or neutral, their spectral forms appear angelic, or fey, your choice. If you are evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage, or 3d8 necrotic if you are evil. On a successful save, they take half damage.
And this stays on you or stays in one spot?
It stays, I believe, on me.
15 feet.
Yes, because they are protecting the caster.
You hope so.
They're protecting the caster and castor.
So if it's 15 feet, an affected creature's speed is halved in the area. Would their speed be halved? Like the enemies?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
We'll just say you choose good guys to not be affected.
Yeah.
Alright, so Kyriaki's out of it. Ha ha ha!
Whenever an enemy starts their turn or enters the field, they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Is there
And
anything else you would like?
That'll be it.
Okay. Pallas, it's your turn. The one you tried to kill a second ago is still alive.
Yeah.
You don't know how.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Which one do you want to attack?
Because, she broke out of it last time.
Yep, she has her mind back.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
Goodbye, Goo.
His name is now Goo.
Goop man.
Alright, so that's a 28, 17, 15, and 25.
All hit but one.
I figured. We're just gonna roll all of her damage at once, because that's just the better way to do this, rather than rolling a bunch of different dice.
I am a little afraid for him.
You should be.
Oh wait, actually, maybe not. Yeah, never mind. Well, a little bit.
Make sure I gotta get cold damage separate, just in case.
Imagine doing more than one damage type. Couldn't be me.
27 slashing damage and 11 cold damage.
Oh. You do notice that the cold doesn't really seem to bother him. Cutting end, sure does. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No. I was looking to see if she had action surge, but she does not.
Oh, no, she'd be way too good. Kyriaki, it is your turn. Who should you swing on?
Probably Pallas. That's the only one I can see.
Alright, so I can't trick you anymore with this, huh? You already know what's up. Alright, fine.
Here,
Could
don't.
we argue that she can totally see Andrak?
No, she'll
Oh.
never reach weapon.
Yeah, it's 5 foot.
Damn it.
Alright, so go ahead and take a full attack action against yourself, and you could tell yourself if they hit.
Yup. Ooh.
And now you want to roll good.
Ooh. Yeah, all three of those hit. 25,
Yeah.
21, and 27. All hit.
Kyriaki's gonna go to attack a monster later and never hit.
Yeah, that's how that works. It's my life.
That's all the people say. Run high.
Cool. Good thing Pallas actually has a lot of health. So the first 2 hits with her main hand did 25 damage, and her offhand did 3. So total of 28 slashing damage to Pallas.
Bitch. Would you like to move or anything, or you wanna?
Kyriaki? Nope.
Yeah. Alright. I mean, you could always move her to Aldora, fuck her shit up.
Yeah, I don't need Aldor anymore. Scared of Kyriaki.
Excuse you.
Kyriaki, if you would please roll a wisdom saving throw.
With
If that's the end of your turn.
disadvantage.
You can do great.
I'm gonna do poor. That's a 13.
Her eyes glow green with rage and hatred.
Yup.
Now, let's talk about Malachi. And let's talk about how Castor saved his or Aldora's life. Malachi, your eyes glow this green. You have this seething hatred. Where Andrak once stood, you see this large demon wielding a great sword. He must die. But, due to the effect on you, you have to attack and then move. So because of that, you run up to this large demon with this huge great sword, but you're unable to attack him this round.
I see. And then do I get a wisdom save?
You do. Actually, I'm sorry, you get 2. Let's do the aura first. I didn't want you to have to do it while you might be dead. So let's do that.
Okay. Wow. Boy, that really... I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration, because I rolled a 9, but I don't like that. And then I rolled a natural 1 for an 8. Fuck me, I guess. This ain't my fight, y'all.
Can I hand over my inspiration to him?
Oh, he can't use inspiration twice in one roll.
Ah, okay.
But if you want to use it for this next wisdom saving throw, by the way, you now are affected as the same aura that has Kyriaki. For the next minute, you have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks and saving throws.
Super.
Indeed.
All right.
Okay, now go ahead and please roll a wisdom saving throw for the effect on your brain. Wisdom, disadvantage.
That is a bit better. That's a 19.
You lucky son of a bitch.
I would argue that you would have to roll this without disadvantage, because you were out of the aura first, and then you walked into it, right?
It's a 30-foot aura.
Never mind.
So Malachi
and he rolls it at the end of his turn.
Malachi gets teleported away. His wounds are sealing back up. He tightens his grip on the scythe, and from like prone, he kind of scrambles up to his feet, dragging the scythe behind him, and just charges up towards Andrak. Apparently still pissed.
Well, no, because you rolled a 19.
Oh, for the second one. Okay. What is
that's the mind affecting. The first one was the aura.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you still have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma saving throws and checks, but as you run up to Andrak, ready to kill this demon wielding a large greatsword, you kind of like blink a couple of times and you realize that maybe it was the light. You're not really sure, but that's not a demon. That's Andrak.
Oh, okay. He gets up to Andrak and then just kind of like adjusts his course. So, do I still have any movement, or was that the end of my turn?
It's at the end of your turn, so yeah, that'd be it.
Okay, fair enough.
Andrak slightly looks at him. What are you looking at me like that for?
Don't mind it. He like turns his eyes towards the slimy thing.
Shifty eye, shifty eye.
Adora. That guy's been staring at you.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
No.
He doesn't want to, like, bring you a cake or anything. But he's going to bring you some pain.
Yeah, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
I was
in
gonna
the
say.
aura.
You need to roll first.
He can work for it.
Get him a little bit angrier than he already is.
Wait, does he have magic resistance? He doesn't? They all do. What the fuck?
Is fuck that guy, that's why.
Why the fuck
Apparently.
do they all have magic resistance?
All demons do. It's just most of them do. Well, apparently not all of
The
them, but
thing, I guess.
yeah, most all of them have that. I
It-
thought you just kind of got used to it.
Hmm.
Alright, so that's a 13.
Fail.
Mm-hmm.
3d8 radiant damage. 10 points of radiant damage.
You see his skin flake off and burn as you do this, and he looks very angry. What's his perception? Pretty good. I think he's gonna bop you, and then he's gonna try to hurt Castor also, because Castor did heal. So he's gonna swing down with this large mace. 17 to hit.
Fail.
Clings off your shield, and then he raises it up and kind of brings it back down. And Castor, would you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
As you see this pool of fire erupt from under you in a burst of flames.
I will use my inspiration.
Good idea, I rolled decently.
14.
Pretty sure, but yeah. You take 42 points of fire damage.
Ooh, spicy.
Does it recharge? It does. That is the end of his turn. After that is the top of the third round. Castor, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, let's spice things up a little bit. I will cast Confusion. So all of the enemies, because they are within a 15-foot radius, need to roll a Wisdom saving throw of 17.
Wait, is it a 10-foot radius or a 15-foot radius?
15-foot radius. 10-foot radius, sorry. 10-foot radius, but it still is enough for all.
All right.
No, not from me, from the point of casting, so I can cast it in between of them. It's a 90 feet range, and then from that point is a 10-foot radius sphere.
Wisdom saving throw, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let's start with the big guy. That's a 14. Fail. The dogs. Surely wise. Oh, shit. Okay. Thanks, she rolled good. So one of them got a 21, the other one got a natural 20. And the slimy fella. He's pretty wise.
Yeah, he is, I guess.
17?
Meets it, bits it.
Ooh, he barely got it. Alright, so the big guy failed, the other three pass.
So the affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of its turns to determine its behavior for that turn. And at the end of its turn, an affected target can make a wisdom saving throw, and then it ends the effect if he makes it. So next turn you roll a d10 when the big guy plays.
This is bad. Well, for him. You're okay.
Yeah. And I will step away 5 feet. Yes. And also cast Silele and chill.
Alrighty. After that, it's the slime guy's turn. I mean, Pallas hasn't done anything. Kyriaki seems to be hitting Pallas.
Oh, question. The dexterity saving throw, I miscounted. It was 15, not 14. I put the wrong modifier. Does it pass it with a 15?
No, that's okay.
Alright. Just realized I have the cloak. That gives me plus one.
Close, though. I guess he's going to go ahead and claw you this time.
Alrighty then.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Andrak's been hitting him. He's going to go against Andrak. As stupid as that is.
He's been
Still gonna do it.
bonking the shit out of him, yeah.
Can he do that in combat? No. So there's nothing really he could do that would help him against a fighter in his face. So I guess he's just going to try.
He can surrender and die. That's always an option.
I mean, I wouldn't say that in the context of it. I would be like, do you want to surrender and then die, after he surrenders?
Nah, he can do both at the
That's
same
just
time.
mean. Alright, 2 claws. He swings down at you with his right claw overhead. 21 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of slashing damage. Divide that by 2, right? Or I'm sorry, is it still minus 2 divided by 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 points of slashing damage after the division. However, it's also 12 points of psychic damage.
Psychic damage. I didn't sign up for
Psychic?
that. How much?
12.
Damn.
His other claw, his left hand, he comes across as kind of an uppercut swing with also 21.
No, I decided that doesn't hit anymore. But what
That's
was the
okay. I rolled
damage if
again
it
to
did-
make sure.
What was the damage if it did hit, though?
5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 7 points of psychic.
Very cool.
And that is the end of his turn. Kyriaki, number 2 is going to try to bite you. This hound, this black, mangy, furred thing tries to bite you.
Yep.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
13 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Tail comes up. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. 17 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
You're poisoned. Just kidding. Alright. After that, it is Andrak's turn. Andrak!
They did start their turns.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay, let me do this part real quick. that dog while I'm on him. Ooh, 24. Nice, either.
Shit. That passes,
Wow.
but they still take half damage.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that for that guy. Slimy guy, 15.
Fail.
Okay, so he's going to take a full. Dog's going to take a half.
Rolling for the dog is 15 radiant.
I don't think the dog was hit before.
Oh, either.
17 for radiant for the slimy boy.
All right, the slime guy is not doing good at all. He's quite hurt. All right, Andrek, it is your turn. They're hurting.
I would be crazy if they died. Bonus action fighting spirit. Advantage and my temp hit points as steam rolls off of him. And I haven't had great luck, but that's a 24 for the first one.
That'll hit.
Oh, thank God for advantage. 26 for the second one.
That'll hit.
And for the third, 23 to hit.
That'll hit. And it's a crit.
Yup. So, time for some damage. So, roll in the first 2 standard hits together.
Do you want me to tell you your target number, or do you want to keep it a secret?
Nah, keep it a secret. It's more fun that way.
All right. Let's see what you got.
So, the first one is 28 points of damage for the first 2 together. 28.
Oh, I was going to say, if that's your first hit, he's definitely dying. All right.
So, that's the first 2 together. And then
Roll high.
that's 24 more points of slashing.
He's still alive, but my God, this black blood is just oozing on the ground around him and below him. He looks very hurt.
Man, will this guy just die already?
Nope.
He's just slashing into him more, and Adric's just like, why are you not dead?
He just goes,
That doesn't answer the question. Can you just lay down and die? And that'll be his turn.
all right, so he's going to spend his action laying down. No. All right, hound number 1. Kyriaki, you ready? It's coming for you.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Wisdom. Ooh, that's a 9.
Fail.
Yeah, thought it might be. Good call, Becca. Bitch.
13 radiant.
Ooh, nice.
Wow. Good roll. Alright, he is also quite hurt. You could consider him bloodied. Okay. Now Kyriaki's gonna get the bite.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Yep.
21 points of piercing damage. Good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Now the stinger, natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
D100, D100.
The fuck is a 5?
Distracted. Trip, roll dex or fall.
You better not fail. Oh, 15. 15 dexterity check. He's dying. The 4 legs, they help. Outdora, it is your turn. You got so much going on. 2 hounds near you fighting Kyriaki. Big flaming dude next to you. That hurt. Well, actually, it didn't really hurt you that much. Or Caster, you saw that shit. Big old flame spout.
Eldora will kind of quickly try to look around. With her passive perception, would she be able to see how her teammates are doing?
No! But if you'd like to make a perception roll, you can.
Do those take up actions or bonus actions?
It is a bonus action unless you roll below a 10, which is almost impossible for you. If you roll below a 10 on like a quick look around or a quick kind of knowledge check, then it becomes an action. Just because then you spend too much time on it. Trying to think hard or something.
13.
With a 13, I mean, you're trying to see how they're doing, like health-wise?
Yeah.
You can see that some are hurt, but I don't think anybody's really taking that much. I mean, Malachi got fucked up.
I haven't taken what?
That much. Aren't you okay?
Bro, you've done 100 damage to me.
Really?
Yeah.
good. That's talking about that shit, lady.
But Kyriaki's not doing too hot.
She'll live forever.
She's also
Yeah,
right in
until
the
this
mix.
point.
Well, it may be a little bit of a waste, but whoever needs it will probably find it in handy because it still will add to aid. But oh wait, no, since that was a bonus action, I can't do it anymore. Fuck. Actually, no, I still can do it. It would just take up charges. Eldora will take out her staff, like slam her staff into the ground, casting Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh. By the power of Athena, be healed.
Yeah.
The power of
I don't-
violence compels you.
So, 30-foot radius. Each target regains hit points equal to 38 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
It takes all of us.
It's just an example.
She can also center it wherever she wants, not on her. I
Oh,
think.
shit. Oh, heal 14. Or
14?
17, I mean. Not
17.
14.
It's what?
I was looking at the same thing. I was like, are you sure it's 14?
Yeah,
17. Okay.
Thank you.
my
Yes.
mind was trying to catch back up to what I was doing.
Better than not having any health, right?
Pretty sure whatever got used from aid can go heal right back to that.
Yes.
It allows us to go above our max hit points by the amount you gave us.
I'm nowhere near max hit points, but I still appreciate the thought.
All right. That means you're ready for more hits. Yes. Aldora, what else do you want to do?
Nothing
Hit Malachi.
other than cry.
There's no more.
That's a free action.
Unfortunately, after Aldora's turn is Pallas' turn. Pallas, you just got assaulted by this creepy woman. But you could see that weird greenness in her eye that you saw in Malachi's eyes. So,
Okay. I'm still gonna swing on the goo guy.
okay. If you would like to roleplay trying to restrain yourself, I am up for being amused.
Okay, the first attack was an 18, and I'm gonna do one more on the goo guy and see what I can get. A 30, but not natural 20, so.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Your first hit will most likely kill him. Oh yeah, never mind. He's resistant to killing by now.
Yeah, because that's why I was like, I'm only gonna do the 2 attacks first and see what I get. So that's 24 points of damage.
Yeah, he did. So what does it look like? Oof, I don't know what that was. What does it look like as you take him out, and as you're turning, you see Kyriaki's eyes start turning from this green glow back to her normal. Does she have red eyes?
She has. They're not like glowing red, but they're like a muddy red.
Okay, so I'm not really sure it's better, but yeah. So she goes from like this green glowing to like this red, these red eyes. So it
Yeah.
looks like she's regaining control of herself.
Yeah, now that Pallas has done that, she's gonna step around and smack on this dog. 2 more
And
attacks.
warner
Dog.
number 2.
Let's see, that's 2 21s. The one in front of her, number 2. 26 points of damage.
That's a lot of ones there.
Yum.
26 points of damage is a lot.
Yum.
Enough to kill him, probably.
Hopefully.
Let's see, 26 points of damage to number 1 is... No. He
Okay.
is severely hurt, though. Like, if you were to put his hit points into chunks, he's at about a fourth of his hit points. He's about a quarter healthy.
That doesn't tell me nothing.
Ah, that sucks. Anything
Alright.
else you wanna do?
That's the end of Pallas's turn.
Alright, Kyriaki, you seem to be getting control of yourself all of a sudden. You're
Yep.
looking around, and what you thought you saw isn't really what you thought you saw. Your vision's not blurred anymore. I don't know if you're calm now, but
Oh,
you're not magically angry.
probably not. Probably not at all. Okay. Kyriaki's just gonna swing onto dogs. Because they've been doing the most damage to her so far. Swear to God, Kyriaki, if you fucking miss. 16 and 18.
Ooh, 16. A 16 will hit.
I have to fucking throw a whole character sheet out.
Hmm.
28, but it's not a natural 20. That's the offhand.
Ow.
Y'all.
Oh, yes.
That's 24 points of slashing damage for the main hand. And for the offhand, it's 3.
Damn. So this guy is actually pretty healthy. He hasn't been hit much.
Yeah.
But that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else? Oh.
Yeah, I should have disengaged, but I'm not. She's not clever like that. She's gonna step back.
Oh.
Well, no, Andrak can get up here. I forgot he can get up to this wall part.
Yeah, that whole wall is open, technically speaking.
Yeah, so that's the end of Kyriaki's turn.
She's not stepping back.
Nope, she's not running away.
Okay. That's good. After Kyriaki is Malachi. Malachi, you are back to you. You're good now.
Yes, he's quite upset. This has been a harrowing experience altogether. He's going to run forward. Is the space behind Aldora actually open, or is there a statue in the way there?
There is a statue there you can squeeze, but you'll kind of be stuck behind the statue, so given the length of the scythe, I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay. I'm going to... Malachi is going to run past Andrak on the side, all the way forward, and then loop around to be on the opposite side of Kyriaki, in front of one of these dog things. And as he gets there, he's going to bring his scythe forward and strike at the dog.
What the dog doing?
Hopefully fucking dying.
Right.
Does a 15 hit it?
15 does hit.
Okay. Does this dog look pretty messed up?
No, this is the one that didn't really get hit much. He's, I'm not gonna say real healthy, but he's decently okay.
Okay.
Oh wait,
then
are
I
we
will-
still doing the flanking bonus?
Well, we haven't talked about that in a long time, but yeah.
Okay, so I get advantage, or what is that?
+2.
Yeah.
+2. Okay. That's just.
I
for
was
the hit.
loading it up to see.
So that would have been a 17 then. Not that it mattered. It still hit him.
Yeah.
Okay. And the second attack is a 16 to hit.
Yes, sir, that will hit.
All right. I'm gonna do a bunch of damage to him now.
Do it.
Bet you won't. Sorry.
It's okay, we're all
No,
joking here.
I'm gonna do a lot of damage to it. Actually, I decided 50 points of damage.
You remember how I said he was alright?
Yeah.
He's not alright.
Is he dead? Not all right, or is he alive? Or not all right?
He's alive, not alright.
The kids aren't
I'm
alright.
gonna go ahead and do a bonus action pole arm attack.
Oh. Cool.
Where's my +6 to hit? 24 to hit.
That'll hit, yes, sir.
Okay. Does the polearm attack still get the damage against demons bonus? Since it is the scythe still? Or does it have to be like the blade of the scythe?
It's just usually the weapon itself, so yeah.
Cool. 23 additional points of damage.
I have some regret in my life, but okay.
Is he still alive?
He is.
God damn.
Well, he
dog.
was fairly fresh.
Yeah, so Malachi slides in on the opposite side of Kyriaki, takes 2 wide swings across this dog's body with the scythe, and then just kind of takes the butt of the scythe and jabs it into its spine. As it's still standing, when he's done, he just looks at it and he's just like, fucking die.
It just whimpers.
Good.
Dog-shaped or not, it's still a demon and he still hates that.
Vaguely dog-shaped.
That's my turn.
Alright. Not Kyriaki. Outdora. This guy is going to do the same thing he did to Castor last time. Mostly because his hits with his mace aren't that great.
Is he gonna roll a wisdom saving throw?
Shut the fuck up. Damn it! That's a 9? This guy has failed every fucking save.
Good.
I'm gonna double
Good.
check something on it
Then perish.
Wait, what are you checking there, lady?
because I want to know if it's just like the first time or if it's
always.
Every time they start their turn.
Yeah, it's every time for the 10-minute duration.
Every time they start. Yeah, it was a fail.
A 9 isn't a pass? What?
12 radiant.
I'm sorry, how much?
12.
Already, I'm just... Okay. So he's gonna swing down at you. That is a 25 to hit.
Oh, fuck, that hit.
15 points of bludgeoning. 5 points of fire. And then he's going to kind of point his mace at you. All this kind of awkward because it's a small space. And I need you to please make a dexterity saving throw. I rolled about the same as last time.
Oh, thank God. 19.
Alright, so you only take half damage. You take 20 points of fire damage as this fire erupts under you. I bet that metal armor's a little hot.
Ew.
But this is the end of his turn. Wait, recharge? Oh, yay. Alright, top of round 4. Castor, it is your turn.
So both the doggies and the big dude are alive, right?
They are. The dogs, you have a very high passive. Someone give you a rundown real quick. So the dogs are at well below half their health. They are bleeding. You can see the shit running all down their body, all through their fur. It's matted. The big guy, he looks pretty healthy.
I will use my wild shape.
Ooh.
And
Become a fox and run away?
no, I will take a different approach. I will transform into a giant octopus.
What?
It is a challenge rating 1.
Huh. I didn't see that coming. A giant octopus, eh?
Is that an Andrax line of sight?
It is a large creature, so it's in everybody's line of sight. It just
Oh dear God, it's a kraken.
transforms and like tentacles reach around the statue of Poseidon, but it's a full action, so I cannot do anything else, and I will stay where I am.
Huh.
Who called forth the kraken?
You know what? Okay.
Moon.
Didn't see that coming. I didn't think you turned to a...
Giant octopus.
This bit's back again. Oh, good.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright. That guy's dead, so skip his turn. Hound number 2. Who are you on? Kyriaki. Oof, you're getting double teamed, bruh. Alright. Kyriaki, he's probably going to spend his last turn trying to bite you. Nom 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 nom.
He should wisdom first.
This is the best.
Aldura, does a 15 do any good?
Fail.
Alright. Where is he? Okay. I have his hit points ready to adjust. Let me know the damage. Don't be high.
19 radiant.
That's pretty fucking high.
That's pretty high, not gonna lie.
That's actually against what I said, but it's fine. He is...
Dead.
Wow. He's not gonna... Yeah, he's almost dead. No. He's actually close. Alright. So he's definitely taking his last turn against you. I hope he crits against you, you asshole. 29 to hit. It actually was almost a crit. It was a 19 natural. 23 points of piercing damage on the bite. Now the sting, which usually is his worst thing, but not for you. 19 to hit.
Yep.
17 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. Kyriaki's down.
Oh, shit.
It's like you've done more than 100 damage to me.
Yes. Andrak,
Heh.
it is your turn. You see this creepy weirdo go down. It's fine. Leave her there. She'll be
Eh, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
She's come back from worse. But you know what? It won't come back from worse. That silly little dog. He's scooting along the wall. He's going, Grass is touching him, and then he comes down with a swing.
Oh no, not the grass.
The grass. I finally did it, folks. I touched grass.
Not sure if you're going to kill him the first hit, but definitely
29
the
to
second.
hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
followed by a 22 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Third hit.
I'd roll damage before that third hit. Oh, okay, never mind.
27 to hit.
I mean, yeah.
Well, let's find out. First attack's damage is 10 points of slashing.
Still alive.
Second one. Well, let's see if I waste the third one. 12 more points of slashing.
He is dead. What does it look like as he dies?
Edric just slips through the grass and just comes down with a full upswing after the stab slash. And he just bisects it from its rib cage down.
Are you gonna step over onto it?
Yeah, he would stomp onto it.
You step onto the hound and you attack the other one. That is attacking Pallas. Go ahead.
Do you want to reroll or the same one?
It doesn't matter. It's the third consecutive hit. It's critical.
20. Well, it's not on the same creature, though.
It says a creature. So I was going to go ahead and count it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be fair according to the words as written.
Alright. So go ahead and re-roll your hit. Maybe you roll a natural one. Maybe instead you decapitate Pallas. Who knows how this is going to go?
That's a natural 20 for a 30.
Lols.
What the fuck?
It's going to be a crit one way or another.
Yo, that's accurate as fuck.
Wow. I can't wait to see how much overkill this is.
All right, on the second quote-unquote Doug, 26 points of damage, followed by a funny D100. Kevin, you
Actually,
ready
I guess he might live.
I'm ready to read, brother.
74.
74. Foot. Lose 1d2 toes. Half movement speed.
Oh, shit.
Eef.
He got off his damn toes.
Do you want to roll a 1d2?
2!
Oh, no!
Oh, both of them.
Get rid of you don't get toes no more, dog.
I'm going to minus a little bit of his damage because of that.
Toes privileges removed.
He just slaps down. It cuts through the chest, but it goes straight into the foot. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah. My bad. I forgot this guy didn't have a claw attack. That's everybody else. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Maybe his dex goes down.
Maybe. Yeah, I might as well from his dex. Fuck it.
Bonus action, intimidate. I want him to focus me.
Sure, go ahead. Give it a go.
I'll try. Can I use my strength modifier on this by chance?
Yeah.
Okay. So that changes it from a 6 to an 8. That's a 15 intimidate?
He seems pretty bad, but he just cut off his fucking toe, so I don't know.
Alright, and that'll be turn.
Alright. Outdora! What would you like to do? Next week.